sa ote na ote na ene akwe weekend si yatna si na boss player ete akonya kesi no boto do boase na afi one ne panel no etimi adwendwen ho wei ene ensem a yede ebanyankopon bo anondu abopa ho sima bese aduonu a ena yebe sori efi juma de no so show dey live e Facebook page no so Oyerepa radio Oyerepa sports page no ewo Facebook page wo entiana wasearch na fe TikTok no Oyerepa sports timningina atranse Mr. Eugene Edupoku striker head of sports for Promise Media. Boss, good morning.
Yeah, Bibia Boko de.
Okay,
nyoma ekoso kama abrabomu boko.
Oh, said yeah.
Dwumade na da bai.
Enne almost red carpet near 7. Na fi dwumade na sha say.
Okay. Nti ebaso
CCB auditorium KUST.
CCB auditorium KUST. Okay. Ho na enne sports lawyer. Enne onuamu a omo sentrofo.
Yes, and for light for so more regional minister baso.
Sound. Anti regional minister be ho. Okay. Ura Franka mo akwene.
Yes.
Obewo ho.
Yes.
Okay. Nti foreign sports presenter of the year. Baba Isa ene ogina kono. Ene na baba ekwo hwe obedi nkunim. Ana se di bisia na but ubewini. Why?
Medasi boss.
Mema bibia mo hu be win. Why?
Medasi boss.
Ma bibia mo hu be kona bibia de dem kama. Na afi ye di kruwa no e de abafia. Beba beta wachi. Na nwumri. Why?
Se
me wo ha ba beta wachi.
Award ne de team ne dia.
Me wo yik ba ko mienu miense me yifri ho a.
San kwa brankesi ana.
Oh, ena brankesi ko ne be yedin. Ena brankesi ko ne be yedin. Unse ye wo yikaka uni Raf ura kende Japan onua Raf so ma meda fom.
Okay.
Nti ye de ni be chi dua nkwanta.
Okay. Eh nya kwan wa.
Ye de ni be chi dua nkwanta.
Isin so da kwan ne dua nkwanta de kwan.
Iwie beba bu akwa.
Park Academy guy no.
Yes. De beba bu akwa.
Okay.
Na afi iwie bu akwa so ba ko take. Ti be nyina de free ti iwia na afi enwumre no ya ba beta wachi na ya hwe ama bibi atimi akoso enti foreign news presenter of the year sports lawyer Baba Isa ene okwa akohwe se bibia betimi akoso yi kama ede amano ya trase ene ye memeda se de da no de ye no agudie mu nsem de ebremidino weekend edition of today's sports eno ene ya trase de ebremo ye tram sabre ya kopim se monduni ne kaka ye be so na afi dwumadi wo ho atimi ababe to so program no share live on Facebook Oyerepa radio on Facebook on TV Oyerepa TV also no ya de obetimi anya program ne live on sema hodo awo nyina no obetimi e de afa Facebook senya ho SMS ana WhatsApp no 0241915555 0241915555 ho nyina no ubetimi do messages afa enano pay ayebenya bre ne adaje ne akan e wodwumadi so e de amount enche Baba Isa de ebewu amano ne na afi ensema hodo ekoso amano ne sports lawyer e de aba World Cup qualifiers ene upiem ewo Europa ya de World Cup qualifiers no ekoso enu games ahodo ekoso Kylian Mbappe enra goa Kylian Mbappe shena enye go ketwa kamera sa fin Kylian Mbappe determine se Ballon d'Or no ontwe emobia na go ne tiapo baba so video no
video no be no mu a yes sir ni team GBB Ballon d'Or ndia
so no so just na modern bono obo ni team
World Cup
enra goa Kylian Mbappe eshabra France eni Azerbaijan edi esieni na enye go ketwa baby ofa ball no kan nipa ba ku mienu miensa 9 Bobo na fi goalkeeper twinimu bia ne nsa entimi anka ball no Kylian Mbappe for Ballon d'Or 2026 and our start the air chrono and once some hane other qualifying games to me of course we need some Germany ni Luxembourg ni subia any opportunity we me baba wa ha ho Florenvit and no see from
no go no assist
baba isam si jai sa de ne ka
no go no assist
jai sa asem ne ka
but the asem we na me ka say e ya na me draw ade feel say
me the way they want to from
we midfielder ojuma ba
baba isa
ida say obey assist
sports lawyer man we ya ball no ye be wie ball ni nyina na e de ball be kwa kwhye ne dem say afi de football jo ahome no obi ba be ka kire say Bruno Fernandes ni bobo che Luka Modric to ati asem na me ka kire no
na say boss Luka
obi ba be ka kire say Bruno Fernandes eni bobo che Toni Kroos
boss ne o ko
asem na me ka muti
o ko si anuma player wa pass pa aye Luka Modric
wa she go say
oh by
tell us me for that
she na juma
go say
aba na juma as a midfielder on say anya bia yeka but we
afi was we free assist any goal the about ayi wa ma pass is we next time be free pass na ku interception afi be free interception na ko short and long passes enti na make say say yi ni jai because say midfielder wo baba isa we striker na me fa ball na me twe ba ku yonu mianse na me de ma woni keeper na wo baba isa bobo ni fa pool so a me mfum so amaye ne de abeka se manya assistant mi nya de ball me na mboto kuni
anyo na mboto was okay was it last 3 seasons Jude Bellingham first season Madrid no I'm on focus say best midfielder of the season player of the season Pedri but in Pedri for no check goals Jude Bellingham share assist oyeye the contribution into Madrid team no I'm the best player of the season
I mean can't say Bellingham you were for 50 years no now omuyi the greatest footballer 50 years in the history of European football only you pom the man no
this all catch
omo de Zinedine Zidane no wa shegu say no ma assist say Zidane so ko he ne career even Champions League me ba nya botre oko he ne career even Champions League me nya sure say Zidane ni goals so share ne Champions League go 20 Sabre no na Champions League highest scorer Raul Blanco Gonzalez na se ball no he no obi ni mbotu bi a wo
boss me no nyina nim say Zidane mo talent ne de and you to compare the players na emu wa
eti na me se munya se mo judge football na makọ pia statistics be bi na mo de aba na ho ne sa nyoma no baba isa mo se ball mo he
ye se ball
mo se ball mo he ade ani da wa wu
boss you obo we the ban here
David mo se ball
start near the no and then near the judge
na we see from Flanvit other games e course ni na games e be course nyina no sports lawyer baba isa aboabo na ode ebebre e wo dwumadi eso afi yewie eye internet the better international break no ebe
yewie weekend we are you see never
bomb midweek kaka say you for be ban no kaka am be be Monday Tuesday
boss what in some na boba no
in some bay
say 300 million pounds bid from Ali Saudi for Vinicius Junior again momentum
okay omonfa mane okay
omonfa mano o me de bad your man didn't ton because sikana no de
abesa onkaye wa haya
boss nyame
woni Vinicius prize they come as Antonio Silva Vinicius Mary
enyame nkomo wa haya o but football no ade
baba isa
boss anu te say mad say omo catch socials say omo percent nkomo ton 15% of the club the investors that's socials no for 50% of the club e dey ntia sika semintia nti we so a e dey sika back club no player sales kan
Timonton Vinicius.
I think that's more than Tom Vinicius.
Okay, why?
Okay.
Spain. So the Ebane say Dani Olmo. Omu games you know against Georgia and Bulgaria. Untimi Emobi. Baba isa di kandi atuja say El Ali. Omu Saudi Arabia. Omu so mu Vinicius Junior. Abranti and the Sandro Tonali. I will free AC Milan. Edina niche Newcastle. Wasn't the die soon said Debbie or say Trinity Ashfi no be see a kind of AC Milan. Say na what is a post course. Yeah. Say Sandro Tonali the best midfielder in the Premier League.
In the Premier League.
One in the argument.
I was say make us a complete midfielder. Make us a complete midfielder because attack on pass the decline rise in Timinian or bit my dear Moises Case don't Timinian or bit my Oh boss.
Ede na Caicedo ya ayi Tonali ya Caicedo ntimi
Min on say sa na flare no ojebo no wi a obet ma take you on a pass do
Caicedo ntimi take you on
min ka so on the boss on me ka say flare sa players na omjebo na on ohwe Tonali a ojebo no mfimfi wa on his good day the person the ball no ye bit my it's a go snap Caicedo na say wa sha association na otimi shebi yen tackle when the ball fi opponent on so a otimi ye bi ntina me ka say obey complete miss for that postcodes asem no o say o te say on postcodes those days no bobo
e chini kaka wo
sa
ai postcodes ne ho prendo do onya abotre Tonali ya de
Tonali ne nsem na fa no wa
oh Debbie Tonali de o ya de
na ko boss class na
if you say Premier League no one player the be ameka say enema Ballon d'Or kra feed and man share down from ani ani akire no say 2024-2025 season na yin na ehwe bi no untimi kan kire me say all selected the best players in Europe na wayi Jude Bellingham ball no 2024-2025 ahead of Declan Rice ade de hwebo
say in game no we be a change Declan Rice
ade no ye change Declan Rice
or assist we be change Declan Rice go
so say me si jai sa de no Jude Bellingham mu nya no kwa kalasi ambaba no
Arsenal ji bibi baba bia ma
de papa oje enye bi papa oje but boy Jude Bellingham ene Declan Rice born the last season ye nyina ye hu ye Declan Rice born Jude Bellingham amobi na ko yi mefoda na wo do yi Declan Rice esin chena de Jude Bellingham be show sa na ye ade o ma anya ade Manchester goalkeepers wa pekasa pa o
ai
born na ba ku mienu miensa bi otimi che no na ese wa pekasa no
okay so a junior coach
Sunny Lamen or say moving to Manchester United was my dream since day zero. Players kasa no footballers omo kasa no okwa club bi o se club ya makoma so eda makoma so and the club na footballer be ball club no kisi ubaja menyi ntumoboa eni hobiem David Villa ono so ede nsema tudwa ede afa eye Spain eye Euro 208 amo ejiye eni coach ani dia Luis Aragones David Villa akasa ede afa other stories ewa ha sports lawyer babaisa edini nyina ebetudwa enura so international friendly game ba kokko so Argentina ene eye Venezuela other games ko so de nemo Nico Pass ene player ne uwa eye Argentina krumu a obi ebo ne din afedi Argentina fonsi say Nico Pass ni Nico Pass
they agreed next season oba
yen
oh until
maintain
Madrid na we say Madrid first choice I wanted Madrid for catch come for say this season there need to be for them
ba onim so ni bobo che Master Antoine
so oni ne more position
on position pe
oh Master Antoine they say of late Argentina come bonu fia no
Real Madrid for no and Argentina no Messi sem no ba Master Antoine owo a River Plate nyina obo as a number 10
but
but it is Barcelona Messi wo Barcelona no also Messi number 10
yes
nti omobo Busquets Xavi Iniesta Pedro David Villa Messi na Messi will pretty from the right side of attack but no akatin abesa number 10 nti number 10 nye baby a ebia uwo na ebe assign dia ma wo game no etimi change so tell me chana say obu obeba central obu anu drop comment saa na ayitie Master Antoine saa Nico Pass there or ye traditional number 10 titi saa number 10 no o ma pass out mu say yes nti enu Argentina ne Venezuela baba Nico Pass na agi ni din e wo ho no ni nyina wo ha ye de ebetu edwa Africa so qualifiers ne koso enu Nigeria ko Lesotho ekosho mo kamienu emomo atimu ebaako other games so ekoso
meet my qualify
Eden by na yebehwe possibility no Eden Cote d'Ivoire ne Gabon group no so why there
even a go
why there honyina no sports lab babaisa ede hunsem ebetudwa games ekoso eye enra de ebekoso na de ebekoso china ekopem se African World Cup qualifiers ne betimi abana wie teams a omo edika manyo mu ticket amode ko eye World Cup 2026 with the United States of America, Mexico ne Canada ne nyina ne yebetina se ne ahwe ho nsem afo mombe di seken no say na ho hyehye esi etie kwan be no mbefa so betimi dia ko World Cup ni bi nyina no obete e wa bra ya tena se e wo dwumadie mu a ye de agodie mu nsem ebrem afie wie bebe fie na efie nsem ni de dimu tintima the Black Stars of Ghana nyame ya dum ochina na ye hwese ye benya yi ticket to USA, Mexico, Canada 2026 abeni Comoros the ACNE ewo Accra Sports Stadium ehun sem ewo ha ebedi ho enkomo afi Ghana Premier League March day 5 and March week 5 games ahodo ho enra senanu enra na mediama ni dream service boy me boa okay mediama for afi omani abro omani abre so what is some person mo league no
from day one
all right eti enra mediama she dream se kamienu emo mo timu ba ko na ebeka be don hwemiensa 3 hours to the game and at the sub production at the betu say due to technical reasons been tinya their game no omo ebetimi ayi and so and some ho I dey ebetu and then games ahodo obekoso Nations FC our Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex omone Asante Kotoko edi ACN so and ni eje kreku the second sports complex and so Vision FC omone Gold Stars edi ebesieni nyame ya dum ochina Uruani eche Wanchi Sports Stadium na Wanchi in Sports Stadium.
Sara mo felo.
Wanchi Park.
Uba mo felo Wanchi Sports.
There Wanchi Park. Mo nyane Sports Stadium. Wanchi Park. Ayi mini pane friend say omo PR no. Ayi oh. Our task send the message. Ayi Wanchi Park. Why? Standard ni nyame Stadium. Why? Nti omo nyane park. Young Apostles FC omo ene baseke Holy Stars ene di ACNE Alfred Waniche in Century Sports Arena eho ena Samates omo ne 11 Wonders Airbo Ali Mahama Sports Stadium Kerala United omo ne Brokum Chelsea edi ACNE Hoho United so Hoho Sports Stadium yusuko eno so ye park enye stadium omo so ene Swedro All Blacks ene di ACNE ha so waduana omo se Nana Ajima bedu the first park do ma say ye park
nano Michel Unia
why
Atapuku
Bishop
Osiyama Osiyama aduana for 3 years ebi ho aduana
okay okay ne ho ye
was it enra no ye ne maame yi na
sa
mi ho bibi
Atapuku maame yi
ana Atapuku be
debi yi anya Atapuku ye Kwasi Ajiman kanike mi boss ne ba Kwasi Ajiman yere ne dafom
okay ma
ne ba ne Atapuku Urban Rules boss o Ashanti region na asem na woken
is it ba ho ne dia oni mo zero
o ko fa asem sisi e dia ba
zero
ba isa
level na wo no
ene no maame yi ne ba so ya wada no mkosie no ba ene eno mo ba yi no ntine kurum ha eyi wo kurum anya asem ketwa aduana ani bechem ebebo Nana Ajima bedu park eno ewo eye doma na finyame ya doma juada Accra folk ewo Accra Sports Stadium omne Heart of Lions so ede ACNE Division 1 so games ahodo ebekoso ewo Division 1 ni mu Ebony FC awudu so ni mawudu they say coach Thomas Dua
yes
coach ewo Ebony FC omne Rose Park and then omodi ebesieni saso and na second 11 wise omni UCC youngsters e di ebesieni New Adubiase ene ewo ochina ewo Boase Lincoln Sports Stadium matcha baba emubeye din FC Ashanti Gold 04 omni New Adubiase local Edne anya sepitwa Seshi All Stars omoso ewo Asafo Ramos Park ewo Seshi omo ene Future Stars ene the ACNE Future Stars chairman Boache Mechiao ezilo Asafo Duku to the Future Stars dwumadi na banawi King Pfizer Alhaji Guzes King Pfizer ne 3 p.m. ochina 3 p.m. omo ne Park Academy ewo Babaya Sports Stadium award Monza oni King Pfizer mon starting ye bibi untimi mo 2 games no nya 1 point ewo
system do mbade
Abusuya Dwarfs ewo Robert Mensah Park omne Sky FC enable Soccer Intellectuals omoso ene Nsuopon Fidelity ene di ACNE ewo Senya Brekum AstroTurf ena sa game eba so Police National omoso ne elimina eye Sharks edi ebesieni VC Warriors any Doma United afi Liberty Youth omni bekum Arsenal bebo DBB United any Mighty Royals Legon Cities omni KAC Academy omuso e de bebo ani e division 1 ni manya asem keto Atram Divisa omni Golden Kings True Democracy any Oko United na Kwame Dankwa general manager e de ma Oko United metise so she go other games na God so bebo baba many great Olympics at the ACN.
Only so winning game.
Only say na God. Kane we are another Heart of Lions and Victor Acheampong. He say the team no na God FC. Many great Olympics at the ACN. Wafa esune Accra Lions bebo Port City. Port City so ne nyanom so ntwero for mugu pa enyasem kitwa Stonches so ka Stonches. Oni Kofi Jerimo. When you know kura position ewo Port FC na oduro safo ene YCU ewo Port FC omune Golden Warriors ebebo na afi Inter Allies any great ambition esu di besi any games bebre ewo division 1 na nyina yatena se ene anope ewo dwumadi nso ebedi eho enkomo sports lawyer babaisa edi ewura no ne na afi nsema hodo ewa ma no nyina no sports lawyer edi eguo edi ama owia yebeba kanjin fo aso ene kanjin aba be din komo afi kanjin fo de ewia abejafo betena se na ya pense ensem ni mane yesane Dr. Ike ebedin komo afa Ghana Premier League week 5 no ehun nsem sei enisi etie ene obeti bafo wa the danger man nkasa so ena se obed esube pm ewofia Al Hassan Said Zakito ono so betene nka ena afi captain siasia ono so obetene nka sase bafo akwaba enya siasa na so obekrai on so mo onze yenti siasa nka me kai so okudina sase bi huduma oso bi gina sase no siasa no kwa dan oso bi gina sase amra okay madase amponse je me dase Alhaji Mahama Fiura Banda ono ene wanchi young apostles ono mo communication director yes ono communication director na me say no promo omo bobi ombobo no mo mfe stadium park mo mfe wanchi park mo mfe stadium Enyan qualify say be first stadium Amani stadium honye stadium mutu to dini sa na we stadium
complex
Enya complex oso ya na matu di complex na matu di stadium
Essential sports complex
enya complex
omo bitini awe omo lounge now
na dey so wala ja na ko
how mo na be hostel mo
complex no other sporting facilities e ka ho and na man be sports complex no enti wo dey ya wo kan wo senchire dey me no kredit se me nko hoda but o ma ye set up no to accommodate certain categories of so what you say enti is me person me ka say park na stadium but such that a certain standard.
Of course.
That standard doesn't qualify it to be a complex. A high standard, all right. Who say, for instance, Tamana, as one as sports complex, now proper sports complex. Your gymnasium or honomo. Your baby are on tennis. Your baby are all the other sporting activities. So then it qualifies to be a complex. Whilst if you are football, boxing for bit my own activity we meet my that is what makes it a complex.
So what I say nti ye ka say complex a facility it me contain group of sports and sporting activities
to say Accra Sports Stadium more tennis court or more baby boxers a lot of Accra Sports
Intimi edin no mututu to no monye careful
education and na yen she dan high
it is a uyimu baako na wo ya na ebia emiti stadium standard na ebia watu ni din babayisa football ebia football complex and a football park no afa baako na ko bi so what them chance it's the way why football ba o kan nyina bom na ase complex there
ya ba ka se be box no hosi sia
enyi
you say you pick the same pitch
ya ka se be ye nya tatan track there to mrika be tem ye mai so what them chance
say wo bibia ubetima ye sports
say even wo indoor arena
so what I say
so what them chance wo ba bi obetimi asum eye me say the sporting activities it should be more than one.
So I don't think they are complex. No, the complexities of.
Certainly, it should be more than one. And yeah, there are couple no opportunity say complex. There be. Yeah, sir.
Well, and then go for the problem.
Oh, be at me problem.
One player was kind of once a year. William Estival. He's not getting the high. William Estival.
No, he's a good player.
He's not getting. Senka Usia Kaima, Real Madrid, Barcelona more. You can see my.
I just said,
the boy.
They are now what can I say here? Omu players almost show talent.
Yeah.
And omu the potential to develop.
Munyabutre.
Estival.
Boss. Munyabutre.
Football. Even with national team. We have more 2 games with 3 goals. The Brazil national team.
Ayo. But you see at this stage there, a clear demonstration of what he has.
Yeah.
But on say you're having the talent and honing the talent.
Yeah.
So you see, he's at the stage of honing his talent. Some or the a star then a superstar.
Yeah.
And when you know you're born about so but you're almost space in so.
Yeah.
Now I won't develop.
Go on Liverpool say on the team.
Oh, yet I'm in
football fans. Mame for we enter to another by some frame where amonone it's so clear. See, it's so clear that Adesa was begged to show the league games. It's obvious they don't have what it takes to satisfy the football community. GBC would have shown the Kotoko Stars game without any doubt because they have Sports Plus. They patronize their news than our football, which is unpardonable. The earlier they bring GTV in to support, the better. My greetings to you all. Bafowa Adam for Victorious Collins. And there's a message we about.
But the person that to be signed at and yet I duly suspect say and yet you can't say now Adesa production and yet your friend saying Abia say I'm prioritizing news no over I think it is also a matter of cost in terms of production. Because they are fortunate to have to say TV to 2 TV stations here. A local one and then one. And say even if one accept some person want promote to Ghana League in the on any day, combat me day league no and a match no, what the die conflict or news no, or meeting the local TV station. So what I say, so that still no, it will be beamed live for people to watch. But the moment opesa ucha a whole match, boss. Say and say we negotiate why wouldn't the cost involved in production. Producing a whole football game is very, very expensive. And he say me before say me prime time scam me a generating no. Na say me the back to sika to agua. Oh ha no.
Indeed, the okay the numbers such as a league ye more musica bia ambetimi bi dia production ana.
Minim the arrangement say obeka ya. FA president supposed to be and maybe read you no say. Almost the no friend of the Ghana Premier League Limited or say the Premier League Limited. Any omo partners at the production. Ultimate generate Sikariama clubs no.
Na say later
miniature check. So and now you beka you real money beka say says cano is coming direct from government. And now government is also any at the South Wakasa say you dey sika kwashe Ghana League ni mu. Yama mo kan musu munko yi. Ye dey musu munyi na munko yi.
Mo fam pe mo traffic.
Na mo fam pe mo traffic. So ɛhɔ deɛ minim sa de sɛ for na show mu na no e bia na no yɛ enough de ma ɔmo sɛ ɔmo fo sɛ ɔmo team de generate some revenue a ɔmo de bɛ ɛsan de betwa I take care of production cost no there that I don't know but I want to believe say that was their thinking nti e bia ɔmo anyi sika fi government hɔ but na kɛse ka ɔmo gyi sika fi government hɔ
but Mr. Wa Adesanya so onim the genesis of Adesanya ɔmo mu yi board I think they will get something
from government
ohwɛ baby Adesanya fee any stations na efi no with aban or two says here me fee say if you mbenya bibi
we feel say and then say onye too sure okay and it can also be possible say you wait like I said the Ghana Premier League na mamo get sponsors on board skebia baby amonfa na monfa binyim production
was cream so we marketing kakra to find advert then you
see you be obi owo the strength and capacity to get sponsors so tell me say and no be ba raise issue say at the sub production for no at the sub production for no omunya enough to say before the Ghana Premier League they might see in Channel the area from the Ghana Premier League say you sacrifice your programs ni bia you benya more than your programs na ni in sika ni enye fimana
omu nyantina omu chusu omu evening news over GPA game omu say onya nko chusu ni news over GPA game because news no it is yeti if you prime show enya dey say be sacrifice for show am nti ye kotwa ball na ye nya sika news ndi be my nti enya ball no twa ne
ba for yen kwamra ye ba be hwesa asem we mu na ye de ho nkomo de nti a ye
boss minim say no say wu sa di we a
den mi hu de wi na de abechem ne discuss why eti ye kwama no ne aba ye ba sports lab abaisa ene de ye kona fi ya betwetwe nkomo ewufie na ye bedi nkomo bebre or say the government is willing to partner with owners of media organizations to explore ways of addressing the meagre remuneration of media professionals. Avoid it.
The thing you know, say, Minister of Communication, Honorable Phyllis Sukwachi.
Minister of
Communication.
There was a Minister of Communication, or a Minister of Government Communication.
Yes, government.
Yeah.
Government and so na babontin na
e free yemfa ne say aban no so te me chena say aban no ensem e free aban ne mu e be babontin nyina no ono so na efa
na say we no eye aban na e ka kire yen
ai
ha nti o say o ma tra say ehuru say yen nsentwefo me ne wo ani baba ne yenu no ma ye wo ada media house ya ka twa enti don peso anamo peso mutu bie se ne be ya yensuso ye bra ho mache sori ni ade ye be didi kakra ama ye sui kakra kan ayi enti no na eja on peso ni misaj manom ni ada media owners no
ekasa
e betina se
okay
se Mr. Edupoku striker as the head of sports of Promise Media se mo ma no e bia 15,000
sir
ye ka yen 30,000 na ban absorb it za boss what in it
na ban ye dey
what that do so me na me try
the internet asemu
na ban ye dey
boss na say what the okay dey just ababa absorb sa say what we can we dey 50,000 a month so what I say and e bia Oyerepa ma obi say 15 or say 20 or say 30 say they buy the so no nya 50 now akro yesu say dey kakra kakra
na ban dey abeso
na me ne what was
the campaign during the campaign
boss
during the campaign ubetia campaign
yemfa omai sika here yes
private owned enterprise
they can teach
private owned
what they can do they say ebi on betia more flexible tax so tell me say betia more flexible tax because obi be in the company now if you say company now will be no a benya impact on the government.
Good news I say na
oh tia asema meka no the first say good news ni just say bia na so
kase ke ya friend no show you so that one
so say me say they say the first say good news ni just say bia ba na so
oh boss
what I'm saying is say
e
na possible
boss so be a campaign or boss omoye campaign is a way omoye campaign omo say omo win election be supporting the private owned enterprises because krobia etimi koso no eya na enya aban timi mfa Ghana obi adwuma na mom yeti ha Mr. Ajman fa nipa be 100 adwuma o nipa ya for enti me supporting Mr. Ajman na wetimi ama na adwuma na koso so nipa 100 na ya adwuma o Mr. Ajman adwuma no omo be to mo na ma ye omo aye
emza ha ka nipa be emienu yeah, do 200.
Nti we dey support employee.
But what I'm saying is a good idea. But when you first why no baby a problem. When I make us say they are buying betimi and say it is said they are na ka kotoko ne baba ya sports stadium no. Kotoko eye obidia enya aban dia. So tell me say. But o my employee nkofo e na omo no. So omo bo na ekwa ni ma plus any other football club. E de animonyam hye e de bre o man no so tem che no e de nyoma bebre e de ba even say o ka ye fa se ko bo game e wo Kumasi a it raise the standard of the Ashanti economy.
Yes, productivity
cost but e de na aban betimi aye e de support wo mo e bi ni say baba ya supposed to ye bo game we are taxes na ye gigie no taxes na wosoro nti dia ba beten so betimi na tenase say bia tax na ye gi no say bia VAT and ye bia 17.8 to 17.4 okay ye beti so na bia dia ba 12 e dia mamo which means what say 5% of the na utua no out of the 17.4% no it is our 5% no and the ba ne be say because esika no emma no fa esika no kan ho na fatua odwuma efo ka
there is a ways of supporting them
entina make say enye direct aban si discuss so
boss na omoye nti say fencing bet power ni GFD no kanu na nkayi o
beba ni GFD
because
say o tie na o tie na kanje fo te unchen na kanje fo aba so mo be se ebo mo ade ho dawuro mo ye ani ase sika ma kanje fo sika no mo de ba enu ni ase bi dia mo se na de na be so ka
local room
aban so ntwa local room no
ka enka o de nka enu ani say omo ba Oyerepa promise media na ye nyina no be ya katua fa no ye de amawo
ka ni de besi
tibusumi so no mo de asoso
oni de ke besi
because some of the media has
omo ya aban adwuma bafo 10 months 11 months 12 months e bit mi twam 1 year ni ntuo mo ka no yes I don't say one thing that's now see I want teachers for one
teacher for me
one is an answer doctor so no why you cry and say
why you some number say why you for now am complaining no certain current minister we no want transfer
enye minister
I cannot more no
che baba isa boss men politicize no ti asem ya aban asem ne ye ka no menye ne party politics
party politics
aban no oba na sika da ho a obetu obi na oba na sika da ho a so obefa e ka ba so obefa mebo nti aban asem de menye ne ana bi asem ya ka ne say 50 years and obi aye aban adwuma oye na anda aban bi and aban foforo ba na ni de ne ka aban de ne ka
boss why you know and you permanent
baba isa me say aban de ka
time so now contract new na tra ho ya adwuma
onim ko fa
no be paid
oh baba isa o de kwa ma no ne na o de wonya hye o jesi de ya wuro kura yi
This
ni
Indian
ti
Indian show, yes.
ye no nya show je si de
Yes, yeah. Is it the level now one in the level to flow? So we check your videos. Is it young kind of what? Is it number is it?
One.
Who's the number 3 that just know?
Number Debbie
Who's the number 3? And the person number 3.
Atare na mashe.
And the person number 3.
Atare na mashe number 1 number 1.
And the person number 3. What's the number 3?
Debbie we MPP JC.
Astro one am say we. What is the last say na astro one that we.
Esro
I say I mean astro is that for election in Ukrumo.
Esro
Oda one away.
Esro onabo kan Japan. Na so bi so da one na win da.
Oda one away.
And I'm so ebisa question.
Oda one away.
Obi na one win da.
Man dey aran kan we. Oda dey aran kan we.
Afi dey baby adan kan.
Enti anopay the boss player. Abie kwanum live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. You're live. Our weekend edition of today's post also and some no doso and na anopay number de disafota sa ote na oche and yere esum woketikete mam polibi and oma akansuo yanom akambuno pa ya tuaboase atrenom emra ya confirm mununu nyina ama wo show ne live our Facebook page and also me say Oyerepa that is your social community no you know nyina na enti Oyerepa radio no na waseti Oyerepa live already akromfo bi de omonsaka enti egusu a yekute motwase baji ade enti wonsam enonom abuso ye sase eti afi 2026 FIFA World Cup eyimu akansienum na enra Africa ha ena Europe games outdoor etimi etodwa uko Germany Diamond Soft of Germany eti Luxembourg ebon ekanaya womantimi antibi na uko Northern Ireland asuya omushemienum Slovakia antimi anti ekanamubi na football party odu bia ya na funny sport na no Slovakia ni Germany yenya womo na omo enku Germany enra omatimi anlusu to Northern Ireland and what you Kosovo and Slovenia bia and football and to me young quarter Sweden at fear ama Switzerland economy come you know when to be anti France minor SMNSA Azerbaijan and to be anti Nanra Azerbaijan for it to be here pa Emra Kylian Mbappe 45th minute J ball the Cocotuatlam and your first goal and what a Jean Rabiot and a Florent Thauvin also and your goal Emma the French national team Iceland as a Miansam Emma Ukraine and Promo Eka Enum Kazakhstan as a nine Liechtenstein and Tibi Belgium and North Macedonia Obiam Fobo and Totnian Quatram Opa Abibemha Enra South Sudan at the fear Emma the Taranga Lions of Senegal and Promo Eka Enum Sudan and to be answered Mauritania and to be answered Congo Abusiam Wom Cocotoa Togo Emma DR Congo Eti Enkurim Bakum Ewo Togo François Omen to be ante Lesotho Esa Bakuma Nigeria the Super Eagles Esomom Eka Rwanda Etra Fiem Emma Benin Economy Kabakwa Omen to be ante Zimbabwe and South Africa Obia and football and Tottenham young Quatram Gambia Esha Miansam Emma Gabon Eboma Eka and Nine Seychelles at the fear Emma La Côte d'Ivoire Eshoma a council into Ivory Coast 7 Seychelles nil and what is Sao Tome and Principe at the fear Emma Tunisia Ekosana Ekansiam Japan and Paraguay and Ra na Ayonkofa Kansi game num Area 2-2 South Korea at the firm of Brazil Ekobon Eka Enum Uruguay at the Dominican Republic Esenekabakwa Amantimi anti Bolivia at the Jordan Senekabako Amantimi anti Russia Shemiano Iran at the Academy Baku Way and Enra Ayonkufa Kensi Outdoor and after 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying games etimi etoja and then your Bulgaria on it Turkey at the Alpine a World Cup qualifying qualifier 6:45 and match no etoja Spain and Georgia at the Albania, Hungary and Armenia, Portugal, Ireland, Norway and Israel and the Eboso Estonia and the Squadra Azulis of Italy at the Albania, Latvia and Andorra at the Eboso Serbia, Albania, and Africa, Scotland, and Belarus at the Eboso, Denmark, and Greece at the Albania, Netherlands, and Finland, and Lithuania, and Poland at the Eboso, San Marino, and Cyprus, and the Albania, Romania, and Austria, Faroe Island, and Czech, and Croatia, and Gabata at the Albania. Now, for Oba Abibidem, World Cup qualifies no games, Nyanko wa Wachinam, Burkina Faso, about Ethiopia, and then now for Djibouti, and Sierra Leone, Egypt, and Guinea-Bissau, Zambia, and Niger, Chad, Ebo, Central African Republic, now for Ghana, and Comoros on Sunday, Mali, Madagascar on Sunday, where games are, Ebetoja. You're doing some actually over the weekend now. Mami zoom in into international football. What a player! Ningina moni se Enra, Mr. Kylian Mbappe Loten at the ball down who chini promise and 9 at the Tottenham. Born for video at Tusumame. Now our Delta no players not the born to Tottenham. Now Kylian Mbappe. I'm returning to Madrid when your ankle injury. Now international break is over for Kylian Mbappe. I returning to Madrid now for doctors after sudden injury no esi etieno no kwa. Unim Franco Mastantueno. Amu chelsea Moses no when you overload the muscles also tie overload on his muscles and also I return to Spain Madrid and I letters yet Emma war na akudai adia oye Emma Brazil national team no anyasem ketua Chelsea akuda ya feno William Estival na wasem 3 goals at the national teams na say 2 games 3 goals and was at the Brazil national team na ya don some to anim and no play ya international football munom ya rom our England na ya team come on our England na no woman a boy na I know I am conference I'm Wolves and a boy team kunim na on Tuesday night I'm Latvia and a boy sa game and the 3 lines of England. I'm a trainee, Thomas Tuchel, at the Atujasa gamer. On the Boatia Latvia on Tuesday, no, and a gamer said the Tibia. I was a ultimate victory. I was a ultimate team couldn't convincingly. Or to jump in a funny game, sir. Gamer, I'm a boy, and it's was and so name. This time, I was a ultimate pelter, I'm a officially Danny Olmo. I will tell you to Spain, that is FC Barcelona. Let me say Spain World Cup qualifier against Georgia and after Bulgaria with that calf problem in the Oranum. I will tell 27-year-old Danny Olmo, a player Emma Bansa, Luis de la Fuente. I confirm sir, while returning now Luis de la Fuente and the Atuja Senyesebia, boy be play our national camp Abanum now our discomfort kakra and the Luis de la Fuente and the Atuja. And now I'm pay na the Football Supporters Association. England, Pisa England boss asema. Kaya and now I'm Wolves a boy. Set na Wembley Stadium or a dean to know. I'm gonna manager a drain. I was on games no. Wembley Stadium and no iron summer if the England Supporters Association toga and no play na Franco Mastantueno and Lionel Messi 18 home come na akrana impressive Lionel Messi training grounds and nearby na Franco Mastantueno our training grounds no so Lionel Messi ani enti training no na yɛde atos no Lionel Messi ati atuja sɛ Argentina national team no our daate sɛ ɔhwɛ Franco Mastantuono Kukuduo a ɔde ɛbɔ ball ɛne deɛ ɔyɛ ɛma Madrid ɛne Argentina ofiri sɛ ɛbɛboa ama national team no ɛtumi akɔ n'anim ɔbɔ Nico Pass nso aba so ɔsesa wɔ national team na wɔ nkodaa bi sɛ na sɛ amomɔdemmɔ no ɛkɔ n'anim a ɛka de akyɛw sɛ there will be life after Lionel Messi our Argentina national team no mum na Michael One ɛna ɛde ato dwa sɛ Northern Ireland amobɛyɛ dome bia sɛ against a diamond shaft of Germany ɔmbɛtumi akom ɛde akɔm anim na afɛ victory aba ɛde ama wɔm na wokɔ Aidan Morris na so yɛ a ɔno ɛsi akan ɛma United States of America national team no ɔse sɛ yɛpɛ players a I'm representing United States of America our 2026 FIFA World Cup. No Jimmy sa obenya kwenya na for Mauricio Pochettino squad no wetimi akaho na 2026 FIFA World Cup and chrome and ya bonom ono Aidan Morris wetimi siakan in front of Nabusiam and for supporters na Rodrigo ati atuja sa Don Carlo Ancelotti and Brazil national team no amonam kwantre no so o didie sa amani suade no sa amobete major trophy very soon no ente Brazil national team no about major trophy Rodrigo siakan ema Madrid na onisa akodaya wokese Don Carlo Ancelotti e coachino awo Madrid o ten someway atuka enano play na Don Carlo Ancelotti onisa on South Korea game no ban we ye and all ball individual quality awo hu eti afi Brazil national team no the likes of Bruno Guimaraes nom Matthias Nunes nom afe Richarlison Di Andrante nom William Estevao and Rodrigo o say game na amo a boy no ono asonani na JJJ a continuous improvement and yes bia and na obo William Estevao obo Rodrigo abaso enti next game na modia kwakoye matrai makwe polom sem a continuous improvement and Don Carlo Ancelotti Ninsama oti atuja and anopai Patrick Kluivert Indonesia coach I say the last 12-year winless streak against Iraq I was say a team about Maria na abana we esanse anyama nkoye amfa ama womom emra Iraq eti omom etime ese womom no to just say is football amukom say enka amukofa victory against Iran emra amako 12 years amuntime ense Iran da Indonesia supporters and Rebecca and say I am sorry to the supporters na anyana ni so no and say Enram, Ambassador Trosso, Alusu to Iraq, and I Indonesia, Marijanesima, Ati Atukam, Enra, South Korea, and Brazil national team notice na make wasem na masterclass performance from Vinicius Junior na anopai yebeko Oyerepa TV no so na fe ya enjoy point and yema oyeye etia South Korea Enra game panie kwan faso eto 20 ema disalasaus na nyasam ketwa enti on Oyerepa TV NCS best TV station anopai yeba enjoy video no so Khalid Issa and ode ato United Arab Emirates for him say amudi Guinness Book of Record mu ningina ansa I was amutimi qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup etodam USA Canada and Mexico and yansima oruanom enti etodwa anopai Ansumarin 40 and a good start our AS Monaco na amanfo chem say oh and ya amatemba ansumani 40 abwe enche I was onya kwanyam na okosi akan ema the Spanish national team no bien na Jamaica etem se Luis de la Fuente ayatrene ema the Spanish national team ordinary to stand by se that bia obetimi ato ne nsam enti afre owura na afi abeya djuma enti ema the Spanish national team no aya ansumani 40 na wonsam no na 2026 FIFA World Cup yama update and latest uko Oyerepa amaibu wa amadika qualified data the host nations Canada, Mexico, United States of America uko Asia Australia forum ultimate qualify Iran, Japan, Jordan, South Korea, Uzbekistan. Amana qualify Afi Asia ho Opa Africa ha Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt. Also ultimate qualify CONCACAF from Obianan qualify yet and Europe so Afei and Amatima Ashas Oceania Horum New Zealand for ultimate qualify Oko South America. Argentina qualify Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay and Uruguay. Woman and Amaya, I'm a qualify Afi South America. Omoko 2026 FIFA World Cup Brazil. Let us an update and say Don Carlo Ancelotti. I'm a person, I'm a stente Don Carlo Ancelotti contract. Emmanuel, I'm a fisa. It's too early to say. And Yama, Masa, or the team not to Bosha assassin. So, number indications no, I positive. I'm a person, I'm a stente contract till 2030 till 2030 and your reporter Eka Yansa and I'm pay Disari Do or your Paris Saint-Germain. I'm a player on himself due to injuries granted of the national team camp reporter. Ekutame and I'm pay Etam we are returning to individual training with Paris Saint-Germain. Yaton some to an him and I'm pay Argentina coach Lionel Scaloni. Now Lionel Scaloni Akasa Afa Chapi Alonso Koya Ofaso Amaneti Franco Mastantueno and Ochems are happy with Equaya Chapi Alonso Afaso Amaneti Franco Mastantueno or say about talent pa ya can talent born our talent be and when you good manager was ya can be da wa bobono bita and own talent say ya on Mkoya Faso and manage such a talent inti or bomb Chapi Alonso Abaso and Lionel Scaloni Ninsama of the Eltujam and ne Amapay na Martin Odegaard or a player Emma Norway national team no na he's back Nyankopo wa obesia kan ama Norway or say yeke Amaya Otuo omwodi bebre e football mu a Norway man head ni dim bia na 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm pesa I'm make impact. Ya don some L2 and anopay yanko Cristiano Ronaldo. Na so ye oseka ema onasa. Osi debianum ayama amanfoka ono na busua kabi. Sa e na open football mu okra wire enough. I was ultimate retire from football goes a worshipi. Ballon to worshipi. Or say a passion. Mbra was to retire from football no ano Cristiano Ronaldo enduye enti onka say I among for county football no mete aba na wiye FIFA President Gianni Infantino Diamantini abusuam Champions League or say Emra Champions League amushase no na revenue yadebo Champions League I have 40 million euros now I have 4 billion euros na the first World Cup I have 2 billion and amuti ashase in 30 years I was set amuti generate to 200 billion euros and I have FIFA President Gianni Infantino I say FIFA Club World Cup no I'm pumping money into the FIFA Club World Cup now for Ebua Emma clubs with me echo at the echo omanim Ralph Ragnick yedin home come Professor Emma Juma Emma Manchester United Niamamfa and Ralph Ragnick Professor Efi Manchester United echo ye sir we are director of a club abusuam oba invest top players mu ana anansa obe invest ewo young players mu ena Ralph Ragnick edi etutwa sa ono Ralph Ragnick de sa o team na o say team no on for players obefa the young players and kodana amo potential na amo albaro obi ti sa Franco Mastantuono William Estevao mo sa players no ena obefa mo sa amomra emesi akan emfa ema ni team Alexis McAllister or say 2026 World Cup or him say obetimi and Argentina assign etimi atipiem nebom ope favorite candidate Spain eka ho France eka ho and onwa na Argentina into a name strong 3 nations 2026 obetimi until the FIFA World Cup. Alexis McAllister say Spain, France and Argentina. Bruno Fernandes at the Atuja say World Cup isn't just my dream, it's the dream of all Portuguese people. Or say, and yes, beer or non quality so, and it's a Portugal national team no ever qualify. World Cup, Portugal mining na, and it's a deal no, say, I'm qualify. Ultimate ako say, I World Cup room, Arsenal midfielder Martin Zubimendi. I say, defenses are a what Arsenal. And of a Spanish national team no Kituabi or say don't forget manager na o coach Arsenal Mikel Arteta no or Spanish ni that is or Spain na Spanish tactics near Jadia on Luis de la Fuente and Sunsuya Bianim coach Nina a pesa uwe diama o jibono if defense no na fe o cheba bia I was say game no echo enti ano Martin Zubi Mendy are you happy say are you juma under a Spanish coach Arsenal now World Cup qualified between Nicaragua and Haiti or himself on Thursday night na game no ekoso ensuo kesie bi toy na ensuo no etoy no e master demo light nyina edumuyi eno na okọ Nicaragua mpeni mfaso ya omo ministry ni aban no so ya mo say omo ntiase ministry no emra na ambecheche manum guase a omo ma na tu Nicaragua emra omo si akan na anajonom stadium light nyina etime akọ off ene later sa eno eka yensa and I'm pay na Scotland captain Andy Robertson at the Atuja say I was I'm hit 14 points in the qualifier na afe 2026 FIFA World Cup no omutim ekobie Facebook forum your team come on Andy Robertson and Yankem Andy Robertson afe yanyi Bruno Fernandes mfiso na yantoa so mfamfiri na uko Ivory Coast asua Ivory Coast national team ni yake say 9 games in 2026 World Cup qualifies without conceding a single goal. Enti uko Ivory Coast for asua abusuam womo qualifies womo ebo ewo 2026 FIFA World Cup games no no amon concede even a single goal. Yes nti amo ye adwuma pa eno aye letters efi Ivory Coast national team na so ye etotwa ene anopay yamfi international football num na fe yamram emetim komo ewo Spain ene anopay on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM na Robert Lewandowski our the final 12th month of his contract Barca keep eye on another striker na amotwa himself Ambassador striker oba enyema Robert Lewandowski ete ema Barca no sa striker no ebetime at the same ama Barcelona Bobo Korum na Pep Guardiola on Hansi Flick said ya wasi aya Barca ama na ya kono said ya wasi aya Barca ama enei se omo ba utumu se Barca philosophy nie or say a joy to watch Barca team no ano Pep Guardiola se otiache na ohwe ono wane Barca na nije esense Hansi Flick ama yahu Barca ne biem sa bo abofe no o me yesa hu biem ase game na Barca kolusu ye ewo Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuano yamfa sa game no ntuachi na fe yanhwe games a ewo yanim ene ye Pep Guardiola on Hansi Flick ninsema odi atuja ene ano play most take-ons completed in the La Liga since 2016-2017 season. And since 2016-2017, you can take on Spa among 4 years in the La Liga. And you line up Messi and LJ on himself 172 games played, 786 take-ons, and Vinicius Junior 214 games, 506 take-ons, and Iñaki Williams 341 games, and 404 take-ons. Gerard Moreno on 264 games, 403 take-ons, and NT and her Korea no omina at Ayabe Toto so on Oyerepa TV at Tasua. We enjoy play now. Maminko Ali Amasue what in common bebre Sir Vinicius Junior no Madrid betime atono na latest eba etemsa Ali forum ekuta amunsam 300 million pounds, 300 million pounds. Sasikai Vinicius Junior Omutia ama Madrid and Alfe Vinicius Junior Kwaya Juma ama Ali of Saudi Arabia or only Madrid and Kabaje 300 million pounds. Now pay what Vinicius Junior na Emran Krabia and Abeche Davide Bertoni ono a former assistant Emma Zinedine Zidane na wakasa for Madrid at the third UEFA Champions League under the auspices of Zinedine Zidane. Zidane is only manager of the Champions League in Madrid history. 1, 2, 3 or just total so now I say in 2018 Champions League final no Omkokotu Kiev. Na 3 days before the match, Arsenal tension was through. Na Obia, Edumisa, Ambetime, and the third one in successive year. Na atmosphere no, tense. Na Omuji place na Omuboniji. Na place na Omuja Madrid team no pressure and team form those days with Casemiro near, with Luka Modric near. With Toni Kroos in the midfield, some midfield shy away, not to deal with Momo anymore, which are strikers and a jaw, players and a Ebona, not GTL, and then some Uranum, and the Atuja, not Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and Mra. Na amu 18 years no sika sai ena amu eje no wonder Sakodano eduba bia ordinary lingina moni sa Lamine Yamal yakasai oyakoda odre compare Lionel Messi mua as 18 years old sika oje na awosoro pa onim sa Cristiano Ronaldo onya 18 years no now Osiakai Emma Manchester United 1,200 euros a week and an OJ 1,200 euros and an OJ now Lionel Messi and 18 years no now Osiakai Emma FC Barcelona no 1,500 euros a week 1,500 euros a week and an Lionel Messi etim OJ Lamine Yamal 300,000 euros a week. And what ye or your player Emma Barca until Lamine Yamal were raising the standard high in terms of Sikasem. David Villa was say in 2008 euros no Luis Aragonis or say I don't make it great. No man for cranny believes sir on better to be to the mentality of Spanish football. A coach no and a boy Emma players no who ya boy Emma never call ye Emma Womom Chapi Alonso Abusiam or say the players no among Joma Home Enra players omanya national assignment anko no wa mama nchini na bom nyankopɔ mu a enne anwumere ometro so aye training eno aye latest eka yensa no pay Hans Flick and Barca say January transfer window I was say players will be beef up the squad if only manage to do no somebody Champions League and after the Spanish Primera Division Santander bebua I was almost strengthen the defense emra Gavin so piano I was almost shame now for midfielder bako abeka ho na abusuam abeka ya Copa del Rey last season Madrid and your Barca for a tree or more day. Now a post 21 ultras. Emra, Yamonsam, our finals room. I'm a confirm, sir. I'm at Nipa 21. Omina, a ultra form, not Jetty, Uko UEFA, and Super League in Comonua. Now Fiorentino PS LED, the Super League, Sa Yamo Super League, UEFA 4, SCCA, UEFA Sika. I was among clubs no among former clubs no na anopay mimi twetwe mu a maye HM say UEFA and Super League for am pesa am merge together na ababa so a am twa say am 36 clubs and the best starting 2 categories na top 8 in the UEFA ranking and bottom 18 and na top 18 clubs no face other clubs from the top 18 in the group stage. Now I'm a percent 2027 and I'm say UEFA Champions League and European Super League, you know. I'm a percent I'm a magic. Now I'm in 2027 and no I am no mabi rema opoguma sum and then I'm pay Joan Cruyff or the tutor or say the most important part of football fans bona yabono ama amu hia pa bomo fans untimi nyi fans ne fan free football mu uyi fans ne free football mu a enye wo mu a amu kofie na amu ye happy o football fan de opare sa ni team atin kudim na o kofie no eni je e na odi kofie entia plus no fan so mutrim na Endrick no report am say ka HM say dia oyetiase se bono onya bi mo e wo Real Madrid dia Madrid from fan Cologne nyankopɔ bo January transfer window e say January boy na so sia Madrid na ekumo that is Kylian Mbappe ni tani ekumo ntibente se wudi nsuo bi ebe dum tano ntia o se me papa bi ko na fam me konya experience no ete eba Jude Bellingham ade atudwa se hwe ope omamo sofa pa social media and your players no say do baby na say why training ama as we lusu from kakra as an swat more it no person on metro kakra or say among for sa kwa no e say na to bo why kese dodo bo no kwa ontimi more or say o promo so far social media and your players no former Madrid star na openi Lucas Vasquez or the two Jose Vinicius Junior no or a player be a born in onimbo pa na mo metuba bia o kan sem chena ontie or say as a footballer etuba bia obi kwa to be catch the player say kotwaro frustrated player no say o mo nya the peace of mind untimi ntake no enti coach bi kwa bet catch the player say kotwa Vinicius the bufu ado no untimi mobi o say game bi o ho a wo be say wo akọ no wode boy na kasa ontie enti sane ma no and o say Vinicius Junior e fi football mo ifi ma one of the best players wo mo wi ase na mekiti komo bi o otie sa meka cha say Alifono I prepared say on metua 300 million pounds at the Afa Vinicius Junior. Na yese mad the forum omo yina so amo pese amo de Kylian Mbappe about my favorite position that is the left side. Normally sika kokofa Erling Haaland from Manchester City. Amadi sikaba kofa Erling Haaland from Manchester City 300 million pounds. near the 200 million pounds to Co City Elkofa Allen Hollander na Yaman Mbappe abe pretty at a fee the left side and you say goes there and you bet most of 10 or make most of 20 is some Mbappe be say Allen Hollander on goes to born ho and also be say and to an Koma Meti and ne pay na Atletico di Madrid and Inter gamer I'm a boy Libya no Atletico di Madrid and one agreement. Omunya 3.5 million euros. Football is money. Football is money. And yana oh yeah, no ya ye and one adjurun kwa. Internet Atletico game mkobo Libya no. Omusaka Atiko and Saka 3.5 million euros. Diot Pemecano on Ibrahima Konate report HMSA oh and yeah. Ewo camp enra enkoma koso ya say Kylian Mbappe catch me say masa mundia grow club bonye club kese club bonye club masa so the history about Madrid and the French players Momra nyina yes team no enfan kotim crew outdoor major ballon d'or I was say winning trophies musum beka ho a ebekoye enti Ibrahima Konate de oye Liverpool nia fashion team say the contract why extended oye Bayern nia fashion team say Diet Upamecano contract no why extended omunyina beko as free agent and a reporter eka yansa no player de nyina eto anim ewo dwumate no so yanko England na fe Yedim come out England and play Manchester United. Jaya teach him say Kobe Manu. Say Komona Eguswa Ekosu Sisiano. And say Kobe Manu Napoli Fonza say Bono Onya Bimwa. Amusre, amu pay loan. Ama Komona say Napoli fine intensifying Kobo with Manchester United. Na ukon semfu from Rodrigo Morano. Akudai Masa bona opposite ewo Porto ni nyasem kitwa Porto President Villa Boas e dia two gas o kam obi ateno kwe mother the phone ni din komo mother the phone din komo kwa 3 year pa sa amope boy no amram no me aduma emfa ema team no eno na Ellen Haaland to say ono donim ay hard work always he want to work hard. No abua ama Manchester City. Etime atin crew outdoor. Na Raheem Sterling. Abusiam waya baby o. Oh, kokoto adie fi restaurants. Na o PF restaurant no. Eno hu se ma bi susu PF restaurant ho. Ene nimam koto egina. Raheem Sterling etresika no ente ama omoma Theos kunya se na opese Anthony Tra na for ye aduma ente ema Manchester United. Michael Owen say it's embarrassing. The bia manager na nya de. The bia Rupin Amorim na nya de. Omunya isa de no. Na Rupin Amorim no no kwa. And a problem of Manchester United. And the system no and affected Manchester United. Antoine Griezmann Edia Tuta said David Beckham already higher than Cristiano Ronaldo. Chelsea, they may teach him say Castillo Lukeba. Amutin come on. Say RP Leipzig, I'm a player Castillo Lukeba. I'm the fan not for me to my team no. Copama say the idol of football. Lionel Messi and Wayne Rooney, Jack Grealish, or say, Baby Babwa, ama Yahoo Jack Grealish ye. Now was a Jack Grealish ye. Everton, I'm Yahoo the best from no Jack Grealish. Yadahon sem to an him and ne ano pay. Na cannot hear this or say. Interest if he Arsenal ba interest if he clubs and ba. No for now or you play Juventus. Nenite Esino. Fabio Capello, that is in Italy, or say Napoli forum, or me compete, or say Inter, or me reborn as a team, Yansha Fufro, Milan, or me inspired by Luka Modric and Jen Rabiot. Roma will fight for the Scudetto, and Juventus lack balance and creativity. And here Fabio Capello, or say Juventus lack balance and I think creativity. And no kakra, and Italy, Aba and ne pay. Malik Fofana, the agent said, maybe I'm Mbappe Madru, maybe other big players na do no. Onosuna Kodano, ebe Druhobi, Mike Mignon, ebe fi Milan. extended Emma AC Milan and your reporter Ekutame and anope happy birthday to Holland's War Donko CEO of Holland's War Graphics and happy birthday to Holland's War Donko, CEO of Holland's War Graphics. You just so and pay and confirm crossing semno SC. Live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. And see a weekend edition of today's sports. And I was so anyone who saw Oshabi, now TB, and I pay on show. So the most player, any team in etimi atrasi. And I pay you really say ya near team come up with Kangen and magic drinking water. And ya drew Nemum Onomwa, more ding, boost immune system, no. Kangen and magic drinking water, no. And alkaline womb, na alkaline so body are alkaline womb, no. Yana ya dear and chini bebre, Minkasa bebre, and Farmer Steven. Owaha, enti mekon ho, nafi, Chinese way dear, Mimonche. Yeah, Botrinum, Auntie Stivo, good morning.
Lawyer, good morning.
Said be fine.
Radio Dom.
Auntie.
Because lawyer, not because sports lawyer.
I sanity. Auntie. You let you on a pay. You're back. Not sure at was.
Good. G sports lawyer, mammy, now I see. Na, yanka kangen and najet drinking water, who asem. Na, anope, Makase, Ghana, how you Dawson. Sounds we are see in so a Dawson. Nsuo ne do edoso no enye label no pe na wo se e a wo hwe se wo to nsuo no mo a me pa cho e a no ahwe se nsuo na wo nom no one edikan nsuo no technology ben e na edi produce na sa technology no how effective is it e no e number 1 2 I was also say nsuo no the potential of hydrogen e da sen pH no e da sen na ye ka say pH no da sen a I was say nsuo bia bottle water bia per the regulators air requirement no I was say we pH no e water one ho into top bottle water bia bon say pH level no ya twro e wo ho internet here nemum the I was say wo a wo ye consumer no pay me come for more say beyond the actual water one ho no me pa cho there na wo so what test na wo so wo say beyond the actual bottle no et saying enti Kangen energy drinking water the tiene say yedikai aka na ya test ama ohu say eye purely alkaline water na dey na me timi di kase nsuo ya alkaline anope open alkaline water no ma me pacho eye Kangen energy drinking water enti bomodin say your numbers no na wo screen no so no enti bomodin na hwe na fa MCR for no eye eho adwuma kama no na we no afre ni na fe no we Kangen numbers na ada ho no Mami emobo emfama wo radio so anasa udi radio na 80 numbers no 0241 449191 0241 449191 Kangen energy drinking water purely alkaline water Ghana ha obi a wanom nsuo no bia san kope ekira kwan san pe bi etobio na ni nyina ene se wa wonom nsuo na na wankasa otimi di adanse se ampa manom nsuo anom nsuo na so me nom Kangen energy drinking water na mama ehu sampa se nsuo hi emugu ahodo na Kangen makase o to nsuo bia anom a so ma wani pH no potential of hydrogen no e bia won tanhwe na so ma wani ku hu na afin so the mineral content and also so ma wani etimi eko ho na ohwe se ne a ho nsem no etie na Kangen energy drinking water anopai the American farmer ne say one purely alkaline you can say alkaline the kire nyina ne say the potential of hydrogen no range from 7.5 kopem 8.5 the kire ne say eno no sa no bi obeka se bi a scientific na mom ye kire mu ye breaking it down the ba a former the kire nyina ne say nsuo no acid enim yes Kangen energy drinking water no acid enye den enim nsuo a wonnom ema oma onipadua no enkoye acidic anase emma wo cells nipadua no mo akwa etimi ebo adwuma ne nkomo a wonipadua no ma wo se ebo adwuma na nipadua ne gina na so na ye adwuma se ne sese eye no entimi enkom emma enwikin enti acid bia eni nsuo no sa wo hwe the pH scale na 0 to 6.5 onom baby and I say acid ye the lower the number the higher the acidity and the higher the number the higher the alkalinity sa na tie enti wo hwe pH scale no so a 7.0 pure water meka pure water enye nsu a ewo sachet water there bi yeka pure water yeka nsu a ne pH ana ne potential of hydrogen no egina 7.0 eno ene pure water efi honom ekono 7.5 ekɔ nanim no alkaline aha enti nsuo bi a ne pH 7.5 ekono yetimi eka se purely alkaline because that is scientific eno no abode mu nyansa pa hwehwemu etachire anya busirimu ka enti utokanje na naje drinking water na opese uprove se ampa alkaline water wo de se obenya pH tester no ebi liquid obetimi edi asom odi som a ebe change into a color of blue and as a purple natural sampara kangen energy drinking water no purely alkaline beside that no mo share last week ye buy no and as this week ya mo share ye no on say ye be demonstrate e kire wo ye use pH indicator na ye electronic one no a wo de share nsuo no ma na read pH no e ma wotimi hu se ampa kangen energy drinking water no etimi read ye from 7.5 to be 8.5 nanim eno kire sampa we acid bi anya den enim de to so bi no kangen energy drinking water contain antioxidants de tie ne say oxidize ye kase nsuo oxidize a ensuo bi wo ha o de ade efre no ORP meter oxidative reduction potential meter ehemu a reading positive figures ne ebi ti say ebi obo say positive 500 positive 600 positive 300 eno kire wo say ensuo no ade acid kakra de ewum na afen so onoma etimi ma oni pedua no ewe na ache na mo de makange na energy drinking water no standing out and say ade a ne pH no ewo soro na de eta so mienu nsuso no ensan so contain antioxidant eti odi ORP meter test kangen energy drinking water de wu ne say be read negative figures obehu negative 500 negative 800 negative 600 nanim de etie ne say ensuo no o test na onya positive figures yet positive 500 kire wo say ensuo no enhye da enimu ma woni padua nkanko demo say o test na onya negative figures eno negative any negative number kire sam para ensuo no pabene ejina ne na so na saade we kanje na energy drinking water ye nsuro na ye samba studio ebe demonstrate ye so a ye so recommended the members of the public say o de opa o to kanje water na put it to test san say kangen energy drinking water nsuo ya kangen water machine that produce nsuo no energy machine no it has been in existence for the past 50 years enti ache na mom Ghana ha na ye nheda ehu ne dodo nyame adom kangen energy water limited yakwa kofa ba ye di produce kangen energy drinking water edema Ghana fo nyina me ka say ya ne numbers no na really e screen so no obetima fa na wafre ofra straight ebeko office ye adwuma weekends nyina ye cars nyina ready ye delivery o de so be place order no ebia me pe 20 packs me pe 30 packs me pe 40 packs ana sample so ebia me pe se me tubi na me ton o pe 500 o pe 1000 packs kra o de frɛ numbers no 0241 449191 o frɛ no anaso sɛ no wasan so obetima send SMS anase WhatsApp message question bi opɛ sɛ obisa ɛfa nsuo no ho mɛdɛ na mensaka ebi aha na mewɔ mɛdɛ na mensaka nsuo no mobɛdɛ mobetimi de abrɛ me ana mepɛ sɛ metɔn bi sɛ na metimi de ahyɛ aseɛ dodoɔ sɛ na metimi abɛgye question bi opɛ sɛ obisa bia no mpacha onsa betimi aka ama ye yiwa no kama o frɛ ne sɛ yɛ fa ye de edi nkɔmɔ ano no ye number no ma me si so biom 0241 449191 0241 449191 coming from Air Kangen Energy Drinking Water Office. Yan ensure ya testing ensure bebre. Na yedi ka kanchiro say Kangen Energy Drinking Water no purely alkaline. Ensure we and amount for fra bruchide eba ama ene amount for enso ensure fra bruchide mfa ma Ghana bio. Ji said ya want Kangen Energy Drinking Water nka empo no nipa anyante nka no ebia na kakra bi. Ene amanfo free abruchire eba Ghana omo emfa omo nsuo san say alkaline water na woto de free abruchire eba Ghana no eno a na ye produce e wa hanom a ene ebi kura de nsuo free abruchire aba ama ya test e de ama omo comparing to Kangen Energy Drinking Water wa Ghana ha no e mo sampa ye nsuo no eni pH no krampo e ye better oyi pH no esi nche ya the mineral composition no ewo calcium ewo magnesium ewo iron ewum sanso ena eye minerals a eboama nipadua no ekonkan enunti ɛna obi nom kanye na nagye drinking water so afedie na me mogya ntimi ni afurusane afedie me mogya na ntimi di afurusane intentem ama me ankasa mtun sampa afedie me blood erane kama obi wo hono ma onom kanye na nagye drinking water so oh kane na me didi a aduane no mani ame amoro so kra still no otumi say gastric acid no eboba ne bo ema ne bo hyehye no but o sha se so onom kanye na nagye drinking water no saa de no ayera obi wo hono ma na poso ta ye ne yapa da bia no the ointment wo twi still another so ho na onim se bia eye pains bi ono a onhwe ase ono a bibia mo no ba omu a na poso ye ne ya but o sha se so onom kanye na nagye drinking water no ekọ de ntia wo the ointment ana say any other ya enkɔ ne sɛ na obi a friend uric acid no ɛdɔɔso wɔ nipadua mu a ɛbɛ depositi ɛwɔ joints ɛno na di saa pains no ɛba no na onom alkaline water na wodi alkaline nnuane a ɛma alkaline no ɛbalance anasɛ neutralize acidity no ɛwɔ nipadua mu ama nipadua no ɛgyina na so ɛno nti na obi a ɔnom kanye na nagye drinking water no ɔbɛka sɛ saa na mu wɔ saa condition we na mehyɛ ase sɛ menom saa nsuo no ɛyɛ kanye na nagye drinking water na adeɛ wei afei deɛ mehu bio mente nkakora bio ane saa na ɛteɛ ɛno nti na yɛka sɛ nsuo nyɛ nsuo biara kɛkɛ ɛne yɛnom ɛna nsuo ɛnyɛ din agyeɛ ɛna ɛnyɛ dɛ a ɛyɛ dɛ ɛwɔ w'anum ɛno ne yɛde tɔ ne mom ɛyɛ dɛ ne mineral component no ɛno ne yɛhwɛ ne yɛde tɔ kanye na nagye drinking water ɛyɛ ionized alkaline water enti bɔmmɔde na to bi nanom wone wo fie ɛnom bi na wankasa wobɛdi ho adanseɛ sɛ sɛ obi a wanom kanye na nagye drinking water no ɔma ne nso hɔ a ɔno wankasa recommend de ma afoforɔ san sɛ ɛyɛ nsuo bi a wonom a wotumi to ne di sɛ sɛ manhyia enti bɔmmɔde nanom na ɛne wabusua ɛmmoa wo bɔmmɔde na fa numbers no wohwɛ ɛwɔ TV so ana social media numbers no na ɛroli wɔ screen so no on radio anase efie obetimi afrɛ 0241 449191 0241 449191 ofrɛ sisi ana bɛkɔ office yɛbɛfa na yɛne wadi nkɔmmɔ yɛwɔ distributors across the length and breadth of Ghana baabi a na mmom wode ne sɛ bi a wonya hu distributor bi a ɔbɛn wɔ a frɛ office number ne sisia no bisa yɛbɛ direct to ɛyɛ distributor ɔbɛn wɔ ebi a wo nso wopɛ sɛ wogye bi na wotɔn medical ka sɛ ɛma obi mmɔnwura wo shop wabrɛ a wotɔn nsuo na ɔbɛka nkyɛw sɛ mepɛ alkaline water atɔ na wo sɛ bi ni hɔ ɛna alkaline water obu hɔ no ma answer beba be bisa so ɔpɛ alkaline water no ɛkyɛ sɛ nipa no wa test nsuo ahodoɔ bebree na hu sɛ nsuo no nyɛ nyina na alkaline enti alkaline no so de ɛna ɛno nti na kangen energy drinking water no aba enti woyɛ obi a ɔtɔn nsuo a bɔmɔden sɛ wobɛnya kangen energy drinking water yɛ alkaline water ne bi ɛwɔ office anaasɛ mekyerɛ ɛyɛ wo shop sɛ na bɛyɛ a obi bɔ wura mu a obɛnya bi na ɔno nso wetumi atɔ nti mi sɔre na makɔ no numbers no ɛna gu screen so no wobɛtumi afrɛ 0241 44 9191 0241 449191 ofra kangen energy drinking water yɛbɛgye wo so na afei nso yɛatɔn bi ɛde ama kama mene abe kɔ ma menkyia ma menkyia me schoolmate wei na mensɔre so na nyame atom ɔno nso kɔ n'anim paa menua FM ɛyɛ Baba Zakari Chipsa Baba Zakari Chipsa or your fire officer Zakari Chipsa or your fire officer ɛwɔ asimfusu anɔpɛ ɔne ne squad ɔmo monitor show ni pa na ɔne ne nuanom ɔsɛ greenwatch members ɔmo duty ɛne anɔpɛ ɛwɔ asimfusu
yɛdase kangen yɛdase na yɛbɛsɛ hyia na yɛdi nko yɛbɛdi kan hyia adwada
sure
na me yadoma sana da se ne yɛsɛ hyia bim kangen energy drinking water omaso ye ene ekoye no mu ekodi nkomo no. All right, yasaba biem enche yebekɔ Amen Scientific Herbal Hospital for asoye na yene Dr. Adams eso akwakodi enkomo e de free Amen asoye se obed ewa ha sa so ena osei akoto kanu ono ena oyo panyina oda utek omo sports department ono ne da no na semu ososo no me hu se fiade bia ohostu political show e wo tey se wadane politician anesa e se de nyina ye keka ko ja groni okay
I mean politician
me de me Europa
we senior most politician yeah the nationality make sure someone from
obi no na say adwuma na wo ye ne se me won bi dada
make sure someone from yes
it wo be say
the bebo wachi no
wo be say benya political position na abomachi a no answer my friends be say program ba so me busa questions me answer
I would be bisa
I want na bu say jawo
but me say more than number 1
aye
and also yenka more than number 1 I think that was a positive one.
Yeah,
so political dynamics are And the numbers count a lot. So we are number 1 there. Eboa. Yes. Eboa
campaign. King time.
Primaries need the numbers name count.
Number count pa.
Primaries need the will be a band in Yama.
Bibia count number the account
number my campaign
for spiritual reasons and other.
There. And my message was sending the money simple man.
Which means add value to it.
Number 8. And I will pray with you about
and then next year I've been on my 1 and fat.
Number
1
say Nyame Brennan worry. That's worry. Why?
Yeah, now okay come
But
say
can know that one.
Nipa say
the last Friday.
Nipa say
Abana control MPP for the way. Last let's say MPP the way.
Baba isa we na no. When one we award no benya problem.
Yes, so worry.
One we award no benya problem. Why? King time we hu hwenyi. O be say bibia boko.
Bibia nya boko.
Enyo me koso kama. O say agoto bibia boko de.
Oh boss, bibia boko.
Enyo me koso kama. Okay, me hu wache. Me wache pa. Me wache. Last 2 weeks you didn't come off phone so no. Me wache. But you may be ask me too.
Oh, what does them do?
And you may be
I'm going to back when you
why? To back the crown.
That's why you know.
I said to back when I'm okay, so. To pack in the crown. Okay, so me so crowd and I say be able to many. As I'm make one sem. To pack a marucha call. Baby, I'll free one go. Okay, yes, all can I am from Nanafi in some anybody come bebree. Who said the 17-year-old GF for you said the uncle Jina Kotoko and a nations gain a month for Nino, a month for statue more complaining. Babaya Rahon Komono obed a month for Guso Mokan was some Ghana Premier League games ebabaso and a few Black Stars of Ghana or China. And you heard him say a ticket for a year Mexico, Canada, and the United States of America World Cup 2026. It's a Ghana and EBRC US, but if it's a Mexico, so come home. Now, draw a banner the Ghana to Mexico, say King. It's usually a war no mercy. Yes, who saw police footage and say, who are no muscle, no muscle return. Go back to Mexico. And to see there, we were on a bed in party.
Mexico visa no cranya better. And I know
Forest more. Forest more.
Forest Bay.
Mexico Forest more.
Unya Jania Bijan. Who's our base? Oh, Jania. It is American. Oh, Kowa. Wouldn't do a way. Yeah, Joe X account, username. Near Joe Instagram. Username. I do Facebook username. And your man can be careful.
I mean, can you?
Usi more.
Some a Mexico America.
Ubekona a Ghana American gloriation. Netia in an only interview. When I will be our own as you more. Away. Nadia Bema Bisabia. To win some can be careful.
You want it.
Why? You see a Boba Basis is here. Who's him in Abiyaba? What's wrong? Oh, but Mamma just in fool and dog wama.
Dog about
when you're not men, I didn't enough. Young fancy ministers, you obeyed. Baby, I can't sit on
South Africa former. Never be Jigu Krum. Na Omojoin so many but no more so more. It was an intensive game. I mean, a really difficult game, end-to-end stuff. Now, I was watching the game. Hugo Bruce and Timmy Antanasakra. Drube 70th minute. No, Jibu was a papa no when you kakra. And we saw or two instructions. Neba. South Africa really attacked with everything they had in them in an attempt to beat Zimbabwe, but unfortunately, they just didn't have their way through. I'm far more, and I can feel the pain with just one match to go. Among Comonia, quite interesting, pa. Now the surprise element here, Beni, in the game with Michel Rwanda away. because match nipa say na expect Benin to get that win. 1-0 difficult game. Benin find their way through. Yibo, how the dynamics in the Congo Group C is interesting. Now, the sad aspect is why here Nigeria they might not even get the second best in the pool. Also, second best no so commodal, but from the look of things, why here Nigeria and no so it's me about a bomb. Though they won by 2-1 against Lesotho. That was also another difficult game because the Kaya Nigeria any Lesotho bought 0-0 be with home pain. Yeah. MIT tough for New Japan again. This same Nigeria, Lesotho about 2-2 be. And also call 4 pie because these were matches they expected Nigeria to sail through with ease and I need me. Amfa mom. So for now, we have Egypt done with the matches or more common. Mathematically, Senegal in qualify in the group of DR Congo left with 1 game. Goes 21-19 points and 21 and 19 points there. BBA to me see just kind of saying 3 points gap. So any kind of scoreline can change the dynamic. So mathematically, Senegal and qualify, but on more upper hand. Now Benin and qualify. Then I make 17 points, 15 points, 14 points for Nigeria. Aka last match. Cape Verde were 20. Cape Verde draw no only Libya boy, you know. I'm a Cape Verde and me and qualify. And to only Cameroon 20 points, 18 points. Waiting on the last game. Morocco done. Cote d'Ivoire 20. On the Cote d'Ivoire group, so I'm out for arguing course. 23 points as against 22 points. Cote d'Ivoire with 23 points. Gabon with 22 points. It's a difficult game. Algeria qualified because Uganda with 18 points. Algeria was 22. Tunisia also qualified. Ghana mathematically qualify. So it raised issues about the next line of matches at Djibouti. Now this is it. So we have matches in the match. Burkina and Ethiopia. Burkina home playing against Ethiopia. You expect Burkina to win. Now what about Senegal? Coach Akwesi Appiah, the conversation in the hall, I think the 3rd position will not be bad for him. But you get Senegal against Mauritania. It was Senegal home. Jibo won't say Senegal and Mauritania, they don't say Muda Hokakra.
Omo points near say.
DR Congo needs Sudan.
Omo points near say.
On South America just say 22-19 points.
Okay.
Senegal
was 21.
21, okay.
Yeah, from 9 games. And a more goal difference of 15.
15 goal difference, yes.
DR Congo the second. Or more 9 games, or more 19 points. And a goal difference of 8. Sudan 9 games, or more 13 points. Togo was 7, 4th position. Mauritania at the 5th with 7 points. And a South Sudan and they try to with 4 points. There's a say Sudan the film.
No, Sudan is out of the second best they won't get it. Yeah. Because Sudan lose Togo. And Sudan lose Senegal. And a ball draw. To that draw no ball and a Kele conversation because and Sudan to me a winner still right now come 15 points. Which still was still going to be difficult for them.
Yeah.
Game no lose Senegal 2-0 now. And they taking them out of the conversation.
And I'm against DR Congo, that's 7 with 19 points. Kinshasa.
Yeah.
And you're possible.
DR Congo will beat them. But Senegal against Mauritania was home so dear. I think Senegal would have to win. It's in a honor, a win and qualify. Senegal will just have to win and qualify. Even a draw takes them to 22 points. A draw takes them to 22 points. DR Congo will win the same 22. But the conversation is goal difference, becomes another conversation. Because African, you used to go difference in the first, and so you any other conversation. So, it is on here. Now, born bit me, mame. South Africa, Benin, Nigeria group now. This is how the match will be played. South Africa knew Rwanda. Last game, South Africa home. Now, Rwanda were 11 points. They don't need this win to do anything. I'm here win fine here. Good. Benin caught Nigeria. So Nigeria at this point with 14 points. If they are beating Benin, they move to 17 points, same as Benin, depending on the goal difference. Others we are in a friend 6 point. So South of Nigeria say Benin 2-0. It means that Benin goal difference will drop from 5 to 3 because you better 2 from goal difference. No, then Nigeria they will move from 3 to 5 goal difference until they will have the same points, but instantly a 2-goal advantage win for Nigeria means that Oma take Benin out of the conversation. Oma Benin place. No? Then they would still be looking at South Africa Rwanda game. No? Should South Africa beat Rwanda, they will move from 15 to 18 points. Yes, Nigeria win, no? In fact, so be any so. But Nigeria win, no matter compare with teams are second best, no? Or more. Now, second best, you will be on 19 points. You will be on 18 points. Second group, Madagascar, I think from was 19 points.
The big crowd were 20s.
Except Gabon group, no more 22 points or so.
Yeah.
Gabon Cote d'Ivoire 23 na Gabon 22. And it means that even if Senya Rwanda and they also upset.
And like you predicted win for Burkina Faso, almost we knew 21.
Yes. It's the second best one. So Nigeria tianye enya first best na second best no omutuchi. Sana nkomana kwa ya ma Niger for no. Omutuchi den. So now they don't even have their destiny in their own hands. And since our group C hono, between Benin and Nigeria are qualified. No mathematics needed. Nigeria, any you kind of saying, Benin board draw. It will depend on South Africa goes to do Rwanda. Because if Benin gets a draw against Nigeria, they move to 18. That is the possible points as South Africa should beat 18 if they are beating Rwanda. Then the issue of goal difference comes in. DNA or save a ikakra a Benin, which is a difficult task of going to Nigeria, leaving with a win or a draw. Now I did go Nigeria. Give us what stadium more. Ghana the Nigeria the in critical moments. Ope country back one. Udi agura ajibo. Mama was set from pa Nigeria account.
Then boy or boy is in Yamin Kwao. And Ranyame. Almost share first go no. They
are not convincing when it comes to their play. So we see Nigeria podcasters for no more born crana. As a big class rose Benin crab at almost to us ana Benin about the body robina or free. Sana komona kwakwe. Nanka born on. Say your points near South Africa and Casabe and come group no. That is how poor Nigeria has been. Because countries like Kesiana Yabobo Bunyano say born in Maya go through. See about Cote d'Ivoire. Their West will even be part of the second best, which they might even get more points than anybody.
As at this stage.
Into Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco. These cathedrals when it comes to African football, no, Obieko. Because normally West Africa and Keba, Ghana, ni about Nigeria, ni about Cote d'Ivoire, ni about Senegal. So ope normally time and F5 no. Omo no mutimi kan north 190 go etimi chebo say Algeria about Senegal. Ghana about Egypt. Okay, that year no they show almost 6-1
2014 World Cup.
I said it was the West against the North. Ekoye bibisa. And basically I think the Tunisia kwa nyani tirindidi. Almost all the North no were kicked out. And I say ye bi.
Algeria so qualify.
And I say ye bi. God be so good ye bi. Mti ye bi no. Enka West hane die. You trust Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria and Senegal. Especially when omo ankoda group back. As a Mali beda Ghana group. Normally Mali yeah far Africa hana West Africa no mahajin but you want some other second. Omne Burkina. Was a Burkina so at a second hobby they are not Gabon second. Because if Gabon Senegal there be Gabon Cote d'Ivoire there be. The fancy we also yeah surprising sight what yeah hano. Edu e kan near the Cameroon kan ba say ECOWAS there Cameroon come on. But they are now West and they say they Cameroon account. Cameroon is also doing well. The West for Cameroon will also be the second best one. But Nigeria, one surprisingly, Benin, because we thought it was going to be a battle between Nigeria and South Africa. These are the two sides. And the way South Africa for one team, points deduction now. And even after this points deduction, you still cannot trust Nigeria because of how poor they've been.
South Africa for
Of course.
Zimbabwe game. Oh.
Obama pressure about Tom so.
So why to na wakuto problem ama.
Yes, Obama pressure about Tom so last minute.
15 points.
Yes.
Omo last game omo ne some no so to no. Na Nigeria so on Monday. Omo so ne Benin. Tuesday. Omo ne Benin.
Omo na about the same time.
Wow.
Omo na about the same time.
But if favor South Africa, we have fixtures now.
South Africa, they are dependent on the fact that Benin ain't winning. But like that, they can.
A draw for Benin Crown, it will depend on the number of goals that South Africa should Rwanda.
Sure, yeah. But we share Nigeria for play now. And you're convinced.
And no,
throughout the qualifiers, even in the AFCON qualifiers, they're terrible. But to me, some way, somehow.
Some more big boys. In your mom, the anaba could be the athlete.
Yeah. A matter of poor coaching. No more one say Nigeria. Upe could Nigeria change the over coach Mali. So, I mean, a game I make convince Benin beat me ako Nigeria ko win this match. Say Lesotho Mone Zimbabwe meet me ko draw. This be very careful of this Benin team. Don't forget say General Draw now we Benin for coach no.
Yeah.
We coaching Super Eagles neither.
Yeah.
One of them call the 2018 World Cup. Almost sacking ya because the feels the born NFA. Meanwhile Nigeria no we need those days we should be 5-4. World Cup qualifiers and why Dame Pablo say Victor Moses are show up. No Abenya reading go among Mikel Obini there. But still I'm not convinced. Now so mujana quantity. But Pano so probably will need some of these platforms now or they are pay or more back. And if you are on share, or say obey the first coach of the Benin for World Cup.
Yeah.
And against Nigeria, just win. Who do win here? You don't care about anything that happens in South Africa.
Yeah. I'm about 18. The highest. Okay, that means South Africa we have 18.
But now be a goal difference.
Sure.
But a win for Benin against Nigeria, they are true.
Yeah, Benin do not win here. So pen very safer.
That's what Nigeria.
And then yeah, they are Benin for him to me. And now they are shocking because they quite the win never Rwanda.
Massive.
So Osha give me kakra won't say at a point Rwanda for we can say Rwanda for win the match now. Omo qualify for World Cup no. Omo pray. But I mean, Obeka good coaching. So coach no won't say ball na Benin for ne bono. Obi here juma. Obi atrom bibi omo nye. I ball mudie.
And here the Nibia.
Oh, yeah, the idea say. Oh, we see. Oh, then the me Otuo Acheampong as a mean to me because me feel say criticizing too much or sometimes they are not fair to me.
So they have been for no.
Or the World Cup.
Okay.
You qualify you very close to until say yeah Ghana be been to me and qualify for this week. I know. Na me man penny.
Okay. I say car utayare. Na we trophy kumasi na de wakodu takwa unim say yet there be do stage bia time na mo anya accident a e be pa kofa problem abro
No correct.
so tell me just say do to ado de na ye
What I mean this qualification you know one of the biggest achievements are on the Bema.
yo
And I'm sure say it mean to me
push you know.
somehow
Group D so Cape Verde you know. I said now over the weekend now midweek you know. Now there were a lot of articles and uncle for I drafted a normal chance and Cape Verde to me see lead track on the publisher because I'm also story no say a very interesting pa beneath the end be interesting but Cape Verde the so no a very interesting pa na Jibo Cape Verde Cameroon Group D Cape Verde 20 points Cameroon 18 points. Now last match Cape Verde bought Swatini home.
oh Dallas
Cameroon bought Angola. Keved here a win because someone goal difference no Cameroon goal difference no was through be breach and Keved for no Keved ewo +5 and Cameroon was +12 so it means that some about draw na ekoye 21-18 21 points na said Cameroon share Angola Jibo it means that goal difference no the likely say Cameroon the enemy to me Cameroon the not sign Keved the was because you are getting a draw so your goal difference will still stay at +5 and Cameroon winning means that his goal difference will move from 12 to a different number depending on the margin.
Yes, what in for
that means Keved don't even need a draw.
Yeah.
Keved need a straight home win. Or choose Swatini no Washeno. Anything outside that changes the conversation. Because almost no they've been through it. Which group here? Say Angola will group him. Now say Cameroon will group ma. You normally don't tip Keved. Those if you've been watching them, you see the change, but you won't tip them as a side that can make changes. Especially against a country like Cameroon. Cameroon a traditional African giant. See if top 10 countries are African or a giant are Cameroon kahon. So Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Cameroon, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt. Na kabia on e de Burkina Mo, South Africa mo bino, Mali mo bino, Guinea bi, Gabon bi, e ba be kan wa ma 10. Tinki yi na ma kwa say we mo kan. And that is where it gets interesting. An interesting story for Cape Verde. If only they can maintain that. May check our stadium over because that means you bona first half pan ma she Eswatini 2-0 anene. E be say ye kwa ye ko goes 2-0 de na woman am kwan so mo kwa no. And that will also be an interesting game Ajibo. Esi e hewo ho.
Now Cape Verde country with population of 600,000 meboa. There's a country qualify for World Cup and population so by Iceland. 2018 World Cup. The Iceland only around by 350 to 370,000. And now Cape Verde the second when it comes to population. Hey, is it boy Cameroon Cape Verde group? Now Cape Verde the first.
You man from group F. Okay. Cote d'Ivoire Gabon.
Yeah.
23 points, 22 points. Cote d'Ivoire 23, Gabon 22. Meaning we best sleep will be our 20. Now Cote d'Ivoire go home against Kenya. Gabon go home against Burundi. There's will be empty. Wa be bodro be our now wa be lose be our 20.
Cote d'Ivoire be qualify.
But Gabon more run for their money pa.
Yeah.
I mean looks like in all the groups, so we check groups ni na any group because will be to pa no. Not even Ghana, Madagascar. Madagascar was 19 points. Inti country ne de ne ya na. We wura 20 one hwe ya onya first place. Gabon. Because Gabon 22 points no. Sanko the Nigeria group na nko dada. Because in that group nobody is even getting 20 possible points. But all 22 but because he's playing against Cote d'Ivoire and you must all check Cote d'Ivoire goal difference or match him go for papa.
Yeah. Tell no much is 7.
Yes. Man fan go for Diagro. But it will still rest on the last thing. You kakre wa hono na e bit.
Kanu we na menko Zakito so na
asana minua kuma na so ye me boss o se akoto kanu bon if at all fadi we to so na ka me nyina head of sports so musa say if he still stand by it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Semenyo.
Bomb of forum say
Okay sir.
What can't this man do?
Okay sir match no.
Aye. So omoni fulam no.
No.
After omoni fulam no.
Boy ya no mo post side way. And a Ghanaian sports journalist. Senior journalist in Kumasi, a top host, one of the best hosts in Ghana.
Controversial about for can you say except scoring with this kind of frequency for his motherland?
What do you say goes my? Yeah, quite you say, chances no. Unya pa as when you say, Mentias here.
Yanko we dey na wi na Zaki.
I'm the World Cup qualifiers no. This format no so Oyerepa minim say.
Sir.
Yeah, me feel say we dey somehow better than the
Jack me ba na we be chechem second place no kwa be fa so afa no no. Why? We say no amount 4 points or more credit that second and yasem ketwa.
But problem who?
Yeah.
Pay send on person more corner no because of only say there's one group and retire more group no. Retire more withdraw.
E be ba na Zaki to be chechem.
Okay, very interesting.
I don't know, I'm saying, Mrano, I'm saying, and say, because I withdraw, and so our group, no number of games, some bonus swati. And all other groups, Nina, I'm 1 be second. No, you better take points at your or we will group, no, when you're free, no, or you better take free.
As some they determine,
and
qualify for the play off.
Yeah, until check it, she say, second position for no table now. After deductions, now the moment, you know, Gabon the decline with 16 points. Cameroon toss with 2 with 14 points. DR Congo toss with 3 with 13. And Madagascar toss with 4 with 13. This in Canada where we are, these are the teams that are almost qualified. But last round of games, the dynamics between us and because Nigeria, for instance, on that second at the moment, the Mfanin Kawi, but I'm sure so bit there's a potential is a bit to make the second. On the group, because Nigeria would say. The baby of group so far, the area of group is Zimbabwe. Nigeria I'm on board draw 2 to bet 2 points per frame. But because Nigeria and na second at the moment, I will table no so no. Won't mean for them cancer table. But the American what is there? Aha. Enti say Nigeria this second you bet 2 points a free. Even so you about draw and our winning equal 17. We this second on the group no. Enti you bet 2 points a free. No about 15 no or be part of the second place team so Nigeria will chance over qualify
15 a bit more 14 more 13 or 14
that is if 13 or 14 for now move
man sir
Also interpretations now
so far the only place for contention the fourth place you know Madagascar down because Cameroon will beat this thing at home. They are playing
Angola.
They will beat them at home. At West crying to get a draw, but they will still beat Angola.
Yeah, I'm doing some more points than I guess.
Playing at home.
Yeah, against Sudan.
They will beat them and still maintain their second spot.
Tomorrow,
maybe I for contention in Madagascar, but they are going away to Mali.
Even Burkina
so airborne home against Ethiopia. But also, almost Shana Manjela so sha. They also get 15 points. Until one of them make print or no goes allowed to determine who qualifies. But to share, so 4 slots ready. 3 is determined based on
the possibility of scoring.
Yes, almost 4 money baby on your bunch. I come at a gas camp on the away or Mali. Even though Mali ain't anything to play for. But I say over home. Until one a problem. Until I one slot to contest for between a possible Nigeria, Madagascar, Burkina Faso.
Mete Madagascar match there. Same Ghana ya qualify you. Omoko Mali. Bamako.
I was saying Mali 4, now Comoros say 4 on 1.5. But better than we see.
I say so to I don't know you or Oyerepa.
Did you almost say Mali 4?
Some say Mali 4.
Na Comoros say 4. Ba Comoros for na so modi ani pa o. E be so am 7. Debi. Ye be so mba yen 7.
Oh, is it you? Na Madagascar bra was no. E china yanti e mo pa dia. Go buwi.
But Zach, send a young Godogwana work a careers. Okay. You call Amen Scientific Herbal Hospital as you Dr. Adams aiding Como. Here we are. Now, if you tell Refinia BD and Como, it will fee Angelos Akurugu Adongo or no any 17-year older. Ghana Football Association, you know, say, and then every Nomian Sababe Kotoko and Nations FC, Dr. Kwame Chey. Sports complex and they are teaching says he didn't see when Kanu Momoni when ye a quite fast to a stadium near a park and Dino and yet Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex when Chief Sports Stadium when Chief a stadium
think complex mo me stadium na stadium no quite complex ana.
When chidi na when chi park.
Anyway.
Park.
Park.
Mebo.
Constitute
My complex. Any complex. Nyoma bi o bebre omuni.
Yeah. No.
Ba no mo di na to so.
Matia, I've Matia argument na.
What you say? Dog akwaba. Ibi aboko de. Na no bo wa brankese. Na se mi nse dem hu stadium. Wo no kotoko.
Say ana to bi ana arewaba.
O ba se na se de ni je wo.
Me hwe say ebe to aso a. Ye ba stadium. No ye ba, ye boka. In the sense me me kwa me ko stadium da. At least probably 15.
No chom tikita mo.
Now do mo ko. So nzo ko do no say yes na to bi areho no ye.
Ba se na se de ye.
Enza me se me hwe say ebe to aso kakra.
You can crashes in the
Edu ungo he wa game ni bu aka.
Oh, and me ko.
Me ka de on bebo yi. Wa ke se aka.
Oh, that be me not sure.
Oh, and so with the
So gana say wa bomo bu.
Me not sure.
dog kotoko no eswati you.
Say some want me ka. Go there high kwa honti.
One pound no kotoko ni wa bomo bu sa no.
Ya be power na we can every match. You not compliment say about yesterday be. Ya di take it 15 year many part year chin we say at least attendance no e be bastro kakra. So na we say investment we nyana ko he baller. As you jago na African kwa the last time African bona before na me so no me dey me kakra
Kadi obo de no.
yes so much if you want na if you want na me say
If you na trip week
we are na uji agwa be you know then to be kakra na
Oh say kejam na asema wo kan na no mo o se ball no ne hwe ya sen ne bo
oso mo hwe ne bre
o mo ke ball no bre
chen mo
plus o de say anya hwe omo ana de ye go through no omo be kra like who be so mo every who
place no
e won nyum no mo to no mo jono ni na ye to na use
no you had an open what my tifo ni ahwefu ti o ye nti o
mama ntia na me fa antia no bi ma ahwefo na tifo
okay
and e din ko kakra bi afa enofo ho posumwe breast cancer awareness month
okay
and the entire month no yes was saying for no for honkomo
okay
and a cancer ye a ma per se the common pa no breast cancer but the breast cancer na obia de come but unso be ma so etimi na breast cancer na ye me ma so
me ma so etimi na breast cancer
yes
and no ba say
so the mother ba na genetic we no alcohol exposure na unto God how you find it serious radiation
we dey na be ma no be dey no hu so nya breast cancer
nti se wo hu be kra kru nya pia wo se ebi abam
o se bia science na chase na ese me ma dey no
so dey mo se lamb no so no for no emre but mo se ba bia den kakra from other parts of the breast no hono kwana o do saka hono den na ho ye oya na hono kala na sesa
okay
nti se woni anko ho na ojeja na mo say afia chase na expert na den no e do so na ye kese wo afia afara entire breast so nyame amo no se kronya pie sekri ano se ko yi bo ho nya fro
ba se no de intense
ho pa
me ma dey no
yes no hu bebre and feta enya pie sanso a wo ye de hand pan beko ona wo se e ma de no de ma de no on se be ma no furu sa ti se ba na se kasi ko twakra na na ma be ye fru chest ho no wa ba de no so na opportunity no ye twa nam no fru no mo a ye nya bibi pam ama ho no esan ye ma be ma nya breast cancer na ko twa no ye yi ho no na hu na sabi are ho betumi account ana ye ni na bebebe no ana ye de diago
eti me ma ne de ne hu chen ma ne de no
pa because of the size of your breast ninty so tana pay ade ba kwa me pese ye hwe ni ye pa ye say you see ade ba kwa ma cancer ba pa exposure to radiation so no about them na o change o channel na the remote no here so a on so la e be change
yeah be adwuma
and radiation na the free remote no go TV so a pass through akwala no to the television but I are there every blessed day obi bi
so atenye
very bad she say obi fie man hu ba bi obi fie o just get free so we say for you and ya de empty pool abi sifio the fear inside though and one
yeah the telecommunication poor
yes and one the phone and the TV and na radiation no area ho nyina bia ko a oye no e pass through sa phone and the service no e ba de ko ni and one sa de with TV na da bia
sikanti
what I say it is so na so ko no na ko na akọ new contract no because there's no way I be to have free what that and you say your legacy ya know fear ma me be wo ma no abeto so if you're not careful as our family no at the point in time not only breast cancer cervical cancer leukemia different form of cancer with me not if you want the entire vicinity now we know no the guy is na man can man many probably so that the interaction with your body no na be ma sa na man akọso bebibi no na ya tumi ehu na ni wo so hu obi a wonya cancer no bia me can say but a man nya breast cancer pa over 90% of the entire case of breast cancer no ana ma ayi
afọ anu aso de na hwe se honye den a
me na me so na mo bi so
wa betia so hwe se honye den a kan mo so mo de hwe
wa betia
se munye den
oh yes
mo bi so a obehu no obeye ne eyi
wa so abehu ye but oyere e ofia so am sro e ka man no isi ohun say de bia no ya de diagro e wo kwan bi so but ya dwen ko so say ejobi ayi betuma nya lab ni be for so many years no who that so that be for so the be ordinary for diagro but draw them out ni kuna dwen ko so and a draw be a dano phone mu no eh e sanity so one hwe ya na e betuma cancer that
say enu phone say e bi ma say I say tissue
ai lobos
be no who difference no eno ne
lobos no eh de ensu ebam
nchu be jinema
na akwara na anya bi anom no and eno no e stable usomu a ma bi atenete hono ma say adwa usomu a movie unsa ka unsa tisu mo say amugu ka na pre ho hono ba lobus no e the entire bi a ekwa we nyina e lobus usomu a mo se gina fa ko but the ono sa ka na free echo e one just say eno e lamb no bi 2 unsa sit eno so ana e obaba ya
okay
so aha unsa sisu na ye mo say afi ne ya na je mo say bi honum na obi honum a be no for ni na no unya lamb bi but e ba ne moto mu side no na lamb bi ho and say ye miamia ya na say ye papa ti no for na enye no for no as grand no kwa yem fa ko moto mu side ho na ana nam bi wo no na hwe no nyina so mi ho so what yawa wo say o lamb ni bi honum ana say wo sa kusi lamb ni bi so antampa na no nya ko nhwemu nya say lamb na se ho no e benign ana say cancerous si hu sa de na say benign dia betuma jaa no but ya de betuma cancer dia yan ko yi a ana say yan money treatment a better say betuma spread
okay
and 1 adwa no dem no e baako 2 eya wa wo te e baako every obabia should know her breast since e bia battle for no in terms of the size and then the color ni mu a also hu but we want ma o man bi no ma no wa hwe no wo na so we de e ba che o say am de ba che na fi se na enya hwe no for no ba bia sta color ye tuntum am hora den but o say office enya hwe na bia wa 20 minutes no wa wo de chesa so o pe bibi ha na nimra na ho so no na fe ekro no epia ba no enti enyoma dead ye no ebi na maka no then also so mi anofo na onyinsɛn onwe nsuo ba ye careful
se oyoba
yes
na oso onufu
yes
na umia na unsa no no nsuo aba ezo ohweye
pa na nsuo no eba in colors se nsuo te se nofu suo na nsuo project se nsuo papa ana nofu suo na ebi ana hormonal problem prolactin no na kosra ama no eyesa se nsuo na eba no yellow obabi obi na sanso yellow bi aso na no for na to na say eya na say e just say infection be nya kwan ewura no for no but se nsuo no ye green a cancer mo bitu nya ne no for no na nsuo no eba bonte no nsuo no ye green san nsuo na aba no e just say cancer bi ahase ewo no for no
Hanti tembiano yen fa no for no ye examine no for no na emia na ehwe ma hu obi a ne de no o se owo ne ba na 20 years o twa akra no for no nso na won for no anko up to now
da so jirem
wow the product na o se ke ekofom na oba no ese antimi akofom the season no so wango bi because hormone balance ho no and I found say no man watena ho a it's the entimi mabia free and say bo na ama enam so saa ma wona entimi mabia it just say cancer with na ba no kra no ye wada ya de bebre ho no mo a so wo gya no for no saa na say one point one mani abetumi dia bro ni bo na no pai aduma komiansa Amen Scientific Hospital, Amen College of Health Sciences, and Ghana Muslim Mission. I can't abum. Because of sir and Muslim Mission, you know, you see what say you free screening. Kadiama or Babia or Tianka, Baby or Paku Dupia, and apparently by Yasasi.
As I was saw the member can a member so.
Unya can breast cancer pet Omuma. Yes. Near your peering now, I'm a man. But na said the ana say man bi won mo ba mo no mukum ne ba nti o ba dia na so no ya chew na ya bi e dia ma ya kwere down breast no ya hwe and the last year kwere no last year dia no random no na yes enya me ma miensa na lamp e down mo no fom no mo nim
wow
o mo di o mo yem na ba yo and na see that bi o se o mo bi nipa miensa na e bi o mo no fom o mo enim nti ne e be sa screen no e wo tanoso.
Okay.
Dr. Me or nursing school we from Army College. Obesi oba ta na so en fi no ma. We say we call Dr. Me nursing school no. Oba ye ne for breast cancer international for no.
Okay.
Dr. Me we are friend there. And I know my partner na yes adwumadi there. Nti oba bia owo sa abua kwa ta no so apatra pa pukuru ye hobia atwodo tima. IP mo nyina no.
Se passe.
Yes.
Like a con carry mo.
Free tepakra ba ye de ho hamo e free and no kakra so eka ho na
enu nso free.
Yes, ni na free. You na free e
to be bana mo test ne hwa mo be che ne yare no mama no ho aduru
mama no ho aduru.
Okay.
No everyone mo krampa ye ne doctor dental for so ebeba na esen ho nsema awo ho wa wo senya wo ya tokuda wo sim pampa wo num nsu unum nsu na ka wo sen ase shock bi ha ne nyina nso no
o je da be ne
ya isi akwa be
o ma sha se
ne pe bi asase
timo ya kusi time be
o e be pon mre be 6.
Okay.
Si
location is ubiem
o be si wota no so ahemfi.
Okay.
Tano so ahemfi o se o ko Dr. Me nurse school mo no
o se ne kwan ho
bonya we about to see na henti wa so wo ipol nso no ye wo run and course for so bit aba na wa wani hu ade ya de wa chia hu ne ye wani so we si ni nyina nso no o mo so be hwe eni hu asmo enti ena no ye big screen pa na ye no fo no na de asenta but eni ka ho esen ka ho aso eka ho ye num ni ya ka ni nyina no betuma ba na ahwe ni na free e de amount kan so si ahemfi no mo a wo se wo ko Dr. Me nurse school mo no ma biotie a wo pese ba bibia no e free ya ka nyina so e wi ma ho duro e free but me kan say e bi a cancer bi asha ase wo fi na e di abetumi do na ti ase ho na na de what duro so ankasa on say o MRI machine ho no mo
yeah
se cancer na nyanso
mo de mfidie de
ya de no a
mfidie fie
yes ya de no ekum cells na cancer e yaba mu no wa bra entumi spread so anti ye wo atwomatochi mai ona hospital na wo and can dey so e wo do me ye oba bi bebre ba de bona bana ana se wa ho TV no fana bana o fra ba be no na ya chona ya de ho do ni na
ati do ya da se
and about 0277
00 1234 0277 001234 and 0241 367349 0241 367341 we offer Dr. Adam so straight and ekona oyare ni nyina wa hwe no aboa no otu ase e de efe nye se osa wo otu ase yes yare ye different for ye tu ase ye tu ase na se mabiem yes sa wo dia ye yi batebeti asa babiem emi de omu tu ase na afi yare no ema bi dog ye da se ne be se hye bi Emin Scientific Herbal Hospital for so ene ye de ani eche Dr. Adams ena ye ne no akwakodi enkomo ene ose oduani eche tanoso a omu di dwumadi sunko ewo ho ma titiru obi afa nani enkyero na yenkohwe mu nufu mama se de be ya enwoma be ko kama kanu ai se wunya anya yi denya mando ho kwanza o kana aya na wo IGP aya o tatra man de
se wo se busun we se and the day say wo hwehwe na oboa
ntia wo ye dey
oh say na doctor chire
tu na wo ye dey
person me bisa no bisa doc no to tell you say mo experience
okay ntia wo so ma IGP ahwe se bibia e kama
na masa wo china wo da hon ma nyame na bedam so
okay
ana
no kre
ai dabi kan ye
ba woni se ma do so no mo fini wo
nene bisa na feeling wo hon ma se ni asusu
na so na feeling ne be
e ba na da nyame yere no
okay
hey when your sister na ka say bia mi ba
your bestie
dabi your sister
tu so ma na feeling ma na ma to so
nne de besi nasi enti bi so mo abontia na
no okay yanko adenja
ya kwa bi ka se beram so mo nge
sa wa o timi frɛ no sa IGP bra
so mo se breast cancer awareness adi
month
enti mpacho
banam so mo we
no ma so mo mi hu se bibia dadi ko ba bi
wa na to nsa frɛ no no ne bebu sa
o ebi aso mo so mo no bia na dwin we ye busy or dwin no mo na madam mpacho mo se busumi e breast cancer banam so adum na enfesi bibia ye wota meso bi ro
yanko
ana
yanko no ana no
IGP
se wutie ukuru ba fo wa na tia so watin se ma woka IGP ye so se Saturday so de se ne de won ko adwuma
dabi
okay nti wutie IGP yanko
eti se blasters dey watching a festival
yeah
and the way there we know permutations and am ye wa ha ye bi nka ho ade e be ma yesi ye ntimi an qualify no unthinkable
okay
me before say
and any can league no na for blasters ni me why okay
because blasters ni
games eba so ehase enura mediama she dreams e kam yenu emomo atimu eba ko eno koso ewo takwa na ene 2 games eba so Nations FC ene Asante Kotoko na Vision FC ene Go Stars Nations de no ekoso abrankese omni Kotoko no na Vision ene Go Stars na koso ni eje Kraku the second sports complex also enye complex omosesa no ochina Wanchi Park say dinia de be mom Wanchi Park Young Apostles ene Baseke Holy Stars in Century Sports Arena also Samates Samates ene 11 Wonders Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium Karela United ene Bekum Chelsea ena Ebo Hohoi Sports Stadium ebacho hoso no munyanduru stadium no munyabotre Hohoi United ene Swedru All Blacks ena fi Nana Ajimambedu the first pack and wodoma omudoma fa mudino pepe Aduana Stars ene Bechem United ena Ebo Aduana CEO Collins Atapuku uzene ne birthday and then be wa sha adwumase and then the birthday onu CEO na odin so de tito so de yede you adezu ye CEO Uniata Ejuada has ewa ka sports stadium ne Heart of Lions na di ACN ba for Euro League ni memse ade ba ko a efiri eye ya wada no ebesi enra bepem ne amanfo bebrina eka ho asem eye Angelos Akugu Adongo a wanya 17 years mfie dunso ono na efi no eyi no se game eba so ne ewo Dr. Kwame Chei Sports Complex abra Nations FC ene Asante Kotoko DC ani no ono ene nkogina finfin na onto ayeremo na manfo bebres obi a wadi 17 years na uko ni so nkodi Kotoko ni Nations a be 2 years ni bubu konya wa abrankese tension ɛwɔ saa match yi mu na makɔyi 17 years yi ɛnkɔfa asɛm biara ma baafoɔ
boss me da say the kind no the idea by the president of the Ghana Football Association say yemfiase and nature referees at tender ages na yentiko mu through the rudiment of refereeing send ye beya by the time omunyi no na omaye well versed in the laws of the game so that they can apply it as it's supposed to, know.
catch them young
Or did you say friend catch them young, no? If you say a good idea, it's something that I highly recommendable. I say, yeah, but on no name in penny phone in our to say, almost as soon as I die, no. T and no dear, I give it to him and a FA from penny phone. The only challenge is that the BM our brabumu, you are a friend of experience. Shehunu, say experience is shehunu no. Adia ehia papa. Say we no ade na wo ye no wanya mu shehunu. Na experience no e ho pa mfa so at different stages and different levels. Any who is involved kawe ka bia a division 2 match bi division 1 bi bia lower tier game bia ka raise eyebrows, but in recent years the relationship between Kotoko and the nations obia owokrum ha bia nim say frosty obia nim say the relationship between Kotoko and the nations no enye lab affair. Football by itself in its nature no a create controversies every now and then. Enti media before say young fan say young boy what makes you referee no or bunny homodin or by apply no emblano send it pepe but because I nipa and a human institution tino errors here and there a bit my occasion na se akoba ne say bia serious error bi koba adia me busa me ho when I saw the young man say does he have that temperament because until na make experience one sem no who say we dig games you develop the temperament you know until in a game situation bibi betima si play bibi betima bibi incident betima si because of experience and expertise in it, you know. What develop that temperament now between the Ginano? Wait, your baby, your friend with stage fright. Say, a gamer crowd no above Pimswa. Stage fright crab it much actual. Because of supporters no, I bet Timo so. We are sure you are gone, well, ye. Decision be able to take bia no say impre so be enko asem nko a and a bit my tantamount to this for disaster na so be tisa enti in as much as ye ka say ye boy young referees ye titi wo mo na da ache wo mabo abeya ndie kanya asem bone na mum o pick games a asem ye selective you cannot just pick any game bia at will, especially with the record, the history. What that's our two teams in Intem. And now we can. This two teams are. Yeah, two kunyama muanka some mo sanction womo. Nations, boss, for the past 2-3 seasons, Obi and Miss Person League Ghana meboa. Obi and say you started some bet my jano multimedia and America, but it's a club or a team that clearly on Person League, you know. Some of these matches now, what the cement will quest to want to win the league, you know. Ebani say, yeah, you will be humanly possible to make sure say what the league, you know. Ebani say, attention, what game no munyasa mketwa. Enti players no ye no mabebre, penny for ye no supporters ye no mabebre. And at that stage, as the game is ongoing, you know, a referee no pen or to me as well taking decisions around we know. And he's 17. Naturally 17 years. I know when you na omo adwimu dono ya na akonkan. Naturally we can the normal a 17-year-old
me were platform music here minim say em say kanuna me hu was our platform so that sports court na the general secretary Ura Prosper Senado yi amanfo no e was ade no ntu de wanso koso no ne answers ni bi odeba me pe bi diaba me pe bi diaba
because all say me minimum no year odeba but yemfa no a 17-year-old boy natural 17-year-old boy senka wo SS
I'm so SS2
around hona so say this here so wo hwe you obu ho 17 ba na dwemu do you obu ho 17 ade na wo ye no se ball no wo bo se bibibia wo ye bia na se na wo ye no utumi se we de na dwemu do enti there are exceptional guys who hono mo a o me hugely talented and some ye oluku young but matured in mind enti e bi wo ho sa so I'm not saying say every 17 year bia no be acting like a 17 year no I'm not saying so but football by its nature no senia etie ne nisu ne ba odin nam no particularly this crash nanka ebe ya obeto akwa ye adwuma na ye kama pa o he can go and perform beautifully ebia ye be ten hanu Monday ne ye be bona baso se ne enyina yesuro but akwa ye adwuma na kama but the flip side of the coin is that say a Pascal media they hear me parents say does he have the temperament to stand in the 90 minutes media hear me too much meaning who on fourth official na obebo na guide no ne all those kind of things but in the game situation players timi kontokwa obitimi yade bi and players no omo didi atem referee ko oba so no obedi atem no mo tiatem no mo bebre no mo ye can he stand all this heat plus the rivalry in the Kotokoni nations in Temuno. And the two teams, everybody, each of them want to win the league. And to be able to come, say Okoji Adeno. Nanka Beya, Nanka Prosper, and Alex Cote Numone, Omo Makeka Kahuna, Omo take a decision. Nanka Omon Pet to say Bianca, Vishi Mumachi Bilumusino. Yes, a house and Bichemno. The code you know say catch the young for Nibia.
Sir.
Sana. I think we the neck Abubi by say Abubi Banon.
Cut them your
Has he been?
Boss will be at the Mumia.
Yeah,
Sir, some games are but when ho by.
I'll say, cut them young referees
11 wonders.
And 11 wonders, okay.
But you will be or her, the Mumia. I'll say, Reginald Collins, someone. Cut them young referees, Nibi. There's one other guy, Mehuni Dinabama this year. Also, cut them young for no. There are some of them who are so maybe do class 1. Collins, someone near Canoa Semi is a FIFA referee.
Agobi Bani class 1.
But we're on your class 1 or no on your FIFA.
Only class.
And according to say Born Modebetoswa, the first publication of the FA, or say Omoye cut them young support assistant referees. That is criteria at the moment. Catch them young, support assistant referee. There's all no support to assistant. That is what they brought in to assist. Unless there's an explanation behind how FA4 now publication. So if you are fourth official B or something, it's too much of a risk. He can be good. Can say possible so betimi idea we be born betimi abo but at this age you know one bad game the potential no and was shutting off and we all know the magnitude of Kotoko, you know the magnitude of nations. Say any of them so just this one breach yaba enti akwala o ya ade na ejiri so ya ade ye ne nkakra bon ho ban ntie bia ka young apostles basake match bia MB TV so nipa wo stadium wakra bia mu do 200 nanko odiba na odiba even if Kotkoni squad Deportivo, it can be a Kotoko match, but you should check the level of tension in the game. Tell us the FA Cup run 64. Kotkoni squad Deportivo, do a Baba Sports Stadium. Pressure him. Oh, into a even first mistake, he can recover. But only Kojira way, not just one move. Now, also referee, you need to take a swift decision, instant. No time for second guessing. Or second guessing, but wow, no. I think it's too much of a risk, Jibo. Maybe your risk, you are in new way you confirm back. In new way you confirm back.
Okay. But what is your age categories for football games? We platform na make kan wasem na requirement and recommendation assignment. Okay. International referee must be 25-year-old, can officiate all World Cup and international matches as the head referee. National referee must be 23 years old, can officiate all games except for former FIFA international matches, grade 3, indicates a referee readiness to be considered for international service. National referee must be 23 years old, can officiate all games through 3rd division professional leagues, assistant referee for all games through 2nd division professionals. And that means Kaya League 23 years. Echo for 17 the number.
The disparity no. Infina Dantamuno so. Infina Dantamuno. A super as a second we are 23 and we discharge matches. Me bato nations ni kotoko a category bear.
Well, B.
A category B.
Banker first and can say we need any E. Because the last security and protocol the conversation was that we must assess the game and look at the magnitude of another potential of damage. And this is a game in recent times. On the first, you find so category A near Kotkone has.
And the Black Stars.
And I advise the bar say, your course why and I am what we say. You bet me and your Diana ni bitchim match. Now baby a Diana Danny baby a bitchim dano. I know shit.
Yes.
I will be a bit miari. Into be a bit miari, I will be home. Obi any abreno. So I'm one young Kongo will be a normal one. You might get it wrong. So there was advice to assess every game. Look at what is at stake. Then we take a decision here who category the match no ebeto.
Categorization no based upon game no and its own merits.
Exactly. The tension involved. The what is at stake then the womb, because everyone say Yemfa Basekene Young Apostles on two category A. But everyone say last game Basekene Young Apostles na ba ko wia. Hit bebem. Enti SSR arrangement here different.
Lawyer Prosper Harrisonado or say people will argue that old politicians are not giving young people the chance in leadership. Even if the young people have special skills, we a response ni bi odeba amount for consensus or my reason if referee who could in the game no 17-year-old baby so say
the fact say young ones no chance man only the political position that means they will be in high school and go find a president.
Simple response and the best response you can give.
Baby so
MP you know what if you to say when you won't think of no one of the toso
on the man say ujibo na share for the discussion from Oyerepa. Also I tried an article cry about the boy on my website. There is this hidden agenda they want to push. They want to show the world that the initiative and the COD are successful. No doubt about it. They are being too political. And that is dangerous.
So this is what they mean by what you are saying. No?
And that is dangerous. The man is dangerous near say. Omoya is a politician. Wakwaya kwano ebikura ye by ebe to abentino or commission kwano. Nya kaswa ye kwan. And be that F for ne. And that is dangerous. And then I say biba say hospital light crying drink commission and they are being too political with their policy. Nobody is doubting the policy because it was a necessity. At the time, Aketi was a Krukuban, ABFA president. Now we have about 83 referees and match commissioners. A feeling kaya bo mo say you missing change with game no. So there was the need to tackle officiating.
Okay.
Because Anas expose, though Nantechi was affected, but the other group that was highly affected, officiating and match officials. Into a penny now, no doubt about it. And now they cut them young by now, see, 12 years for I be under 17, but one complaining. Say a 15-year-old regional KG, deben KG, say KG deben under 17 and under 15. One complaining because in a level no. Say be I born national under 17. And the Ghana Premier League teams, no, and now here reserve side league, and a brand Obiani Asem, and probably you've seen something. I say, well, Colebia to hey, I call a but Lami Yama, ye can ask me, ye can ask me. Javian Fiti Precopa for them start a classico.
But man, a chance.
Nobody is talking about the chance.
Baby, I would say. Akurabisa be 15 years but twene was sorry them
twene bono
ya man kwan se be bo
twene bono
now o kan dia kire obi a o doubt to referee Angelo Sakugu say ko he ne game ni bi na wo he game ni wi abebo nsem
na mfa
e dia ma no na e fa so e
fa tiu jibo e ho ne asem no there are things you don't risk it. What you say? There are things you don't risk it. Jibo, yeti hey. Ebi a to park in the to park bet me ayepa. Be able to park in Kakra. To work to park start comment to her. Yeah, comment to ne ka be 85 minutes kwa. Na to park about be preachery. It was the sa or the preachery 15 or the preachery 15. Now we increase it 20. Into 15 or a mistake we say ha you say, ha you say, ha you say. No, they got 20. Ebeka kanwa mane bo 90. They will stage bia. Banke bia nka high information center. Ke mane start 15 ko be start 90 street. But hano we mistake back. Omo mbe fa phone afre. Aka se na kwala be na tu a odi agro no. Ebe kele no straight. Before my station bi na boys bi commentary. Ena ya ekope ho asem ne ma no costa o start was mama mia hwada ko frisuro ba he hwada tisoro akola na nye ye biemjibo afere office we friend mama mia o starting commentary mama mia da e da ko free adwumaru a oba say he rough be na mudi ni sa no jibo benke bia ye commentary na ni amana kabi ni aye bi ni amana kabi ana starting say o e bia league no kotokobo how they could become na report bra kebianka yankele no
the nation say free baby
ye do bia sha say free baby
lawyer Prosper Harris na do so sha say was we di CAF president kra to we di game
na youth team game
so we di wafu
na nkwala
we di under 15
jibo nya ho na ye na level abrantie be hesambo na anim atia
we di aso obekọ nanim
ye titum say under Barcelona team B ni ba obi an kan tell Lamine Yamal say Barcelona team B no ye wo me no start wo ho but seven hu no na de ba senior team no oye ne kakra akra na say to bi ye yubajewu
okay
o say jewu be ye interview o akwaba say o be bokot ko wan si o Vitinha ne ade o pressure ba boy no so Zito realized that as a former player I no abokot ko ni mi pen what the jewu tumu preko pa asemeba enti captain's house danger steady a say jewu na 20 minutes and a ball Chelsea 20 no and shoot to ye after jewu confidence or the bobo san ye no because now some na boy na ka no cause starting match ba ko pen na amfa ya ana Vitinha na obi a me bokot ko one season ahead ya woyi
Mate Zach ma memra we na also for the bra we na me dey ma learn to give young excellent youth opportunities when they show great promise. Lawyer prosper, Harrison Ado.
Talking about opportunities.
Learn to give young, excellent youth opportunities when they show great promise. Zach,
opportunities has already been given. And until now, referee.
Nana Kwesi say, hey, Harry, please, can you remember a 17-year-old can give birth? So let us give him the chance.
Having said, say,
Unia grada esu di fi UK ede aba or say, hey, ba for me koka pe menya asem. We have seen senior referees making mistakes. Agrada de also ede free UK ede aba no. We should allow the young ones to get involved in certain ways. It's not only the older people who have confidence and wisdom. Kode ede way ede aba. Al Hassan Said Zakito Mitio.
Sorry, zero. Or say the decision by the FA no. Danger. The opposite will come.
Dangerous.
I mean, to that.
Joe, I may take a very cautious approach on the Akrugu instance. You see, and at 3 p.m. Yacha 5 p.m. March in the pong. Now Akrugu, I'm an excellent performance. We will still come back here on Monday and praise the referee and praise those who appointed him for an excellent job done. So I had 5 p.m. Not a backfire, which we are not hoping so. I'm one of those. I believe say Ebefa boy no he should be encouraged. But in a situation where uncle how we are all hoping for, actually say the appointing authorities, you better man there on the part because it is the decision as many see any good decision, no, they have been vindicated. It is two things. That is why Emfa may take a very cautious approach.
It's a taking risk, and
yeah, now they risk.
Is it necessary?
A risk you're taking. And Utiomwa, you see, all that things almost he has stand in front of the CAF president and officiated the game. Yeah. Tension and fun because football there. Upobia Obobo na or stadium na Humberto so pa CAF president, one of football in nation is that. Now Wajina CAF president Patrice Musepi nim a officiated game bow in one panic. Ejina akasefo nim. Even though I love football, but he has officiated Wafufana at that youth level. What the school game number on the final 2024 Division 1 Super League and somebody on the final. That's what I say. He has officiated some of these games. The argument others will make, which Obed everywhere near. We a different game compared to those games now with DN because in terms of pressure, in terms of intensity, Bibiano, nations kotoko pressure be as our games now with
Yeah.
But now William Agovi Nebano. Okodi game bi o. Is it near Sweden I say game na there be a Sweden game no. Say no mo say Obano no Oblas. I know so but we game be about TV. Emma Obiabo na baso. On the card them young refugees na bia Obiabo na baso. And see, I will not take care of a cautious approach kakra because you see, based on the recommendations how people are saying, because for you division 1 banai. Oh, last year on the park ne Atlantic visa FA Cup Babeara, I was at the stadium. Is it quarterfinal? No quarterfinal. Well, what a dear. Park ne Atlantic visa Babeara on a dear. That FA Cup quarterfinal game. Now so on my ball.
Prosper say the under 13, national under 13, 15, 17. We did third division games, we did second division games. Last season we did division 1. Na Obia obedi ni ho akini no omusa division 1 clubs no obedi omu games no na sa academy young for no speed omode ba no enye speed kitwa
only where baby me support about them kakra some boys you know dibu sa serious fees na come once nya one of the problems omu from pa one of their biggest challenge pa here omagege agege ha you know in most cases omu kwa di games are like adding to somebody like honesty ebedi juma because more of a friend is omaje hada so omaje hada I don't know what ubeza ya opportunity no aha ya opportunity oba no bia na
anu anu ka no
so you know if you utie most of the complaints na about senior referees na jibu more of waje hada nti omukodi match aya omunti mfa no kwedi enye adwuma some of them but also we no at this stage nko mi san say omunye starting je bribe omunye huje and so at this stage na dey omunye genin enti okodi match na last season nations sara record na say omunye kotokonsha omunye ba kwa omufa so about do last 2 seasons arankase onkai
yeah
enye referee okuma say okuma say no ko penalty fuma owevi
oje penalty ensese
nkonya bubu no ba enye sa penalty na penalty no oje no bia ni se nye penalty ba on kwase penalty police no o ase no penalty wadafo no penalty o mun ka me di
to to aso
la latif
to aso
ona won sa penalty fuma bankase ma nkonya bubu esiye ana wo ko di penalty fuma yankase penalty fuma we wan
zakito
penalty
zakito
football
zakito
jibo
oye hwan de ne say
na be say like who you are no doesn't come into penalty fuma na kwaje ya no
enti twe inu free
we no
inu free ho
o me
oye hwan ne de yi free ho
na be nka so ye hwan be say we fence whoever you are park no so de o de mara na ye adwuma nti nkoji penalty me nkonya ye we no last season even when 2-0 ba okay the second goal na dollar am I reach to kono obia o say Roma say one penny me ka say kind of your short memories no bafo on ka ban penny no because on go for review because some referees here you just Roma say dollar on referee do on referee akwa we ko jina brankese ama offside kakaka
dollar could di game wa brankese
se ma bodola
kanesa
ma bodola
kanesa
ko jina brankese ma head offside kakaka se kotoko o brankese yes so referee etiti ya nhwe in terms I will be cautious kakra no ya nhwe ya careful and senior referees almost so bribe no match ji okroma say sa ntino they can use their conscience when it matters most because waje bribe etino yenya abotrem fama akurugu yes he's young game no pressure wom but yenya abotre because no at this stage no we okoma no bribe say zibo
I started referee Asare or say he can do it when the young referees need what the young referee needs is to be firm, straight and high concentration. Let's support him. Retired referee Asare and the different cry and
no boy this stage no sa no be perfect because obi ankoje obi asika
sa
o no problem sa referees da yes senior one na mo face pa dibo waje kotoko pen waje ha so pen da waje nation so pen da waje bia na pen da waje chess so pen da e say waje tia nti no okos match okodia onto you na adwene no enye firm but at this stage this boy one thing that like I know say obenya ne say nation tintin man bribe kotoko man bribe
oh yeah sure
o say at this stage there of their referee there kotoko ensha no biada nations omusha na bi ada so nti onji bi da ana we nso no at this stage no e din to omuno enonum ya de omunye huje so nti oba firm in taking certain decisions eti media na me kan nyane se de me aduma and you be kwa brankase after 90 minutes whatever happened and a bed share the direction of the discussion that will be done on Monday.
Okay.
But we wish our Kurugu will have a very good game.
Anderson Edifi Test FM. And Odiaba. As boss, I'm watching your program live. Prosper is no serious. Can you compare the said games that boy officiated to Kotoko game? And no, any day our day abandon. We so when anaka curiosity should we also give driver's license to 17-year-old? Na so be 17 to mitwika o.
Na say na Gana marano.
Ana me boa. Ana won mitwika. 17 na.
Gana marano.
I don't know, but some more.
Beside GP we. Na na kwesi Osizakito, the policeman will tell his men to monitor you. And the day you ride your motor without helmet, they will arrest you.
Well, I don't know.
Now, question this message we buy. Carry your munti. And Ponce J says Akito is making good point. Okay, Jerry Jamfi or see intelligent point made by Sir Obed. And also there, Jerry Ede Abanono. Nana Atefua Hine Sudio say the officiating will only become problematic when Yanum Kotokofono from Zano lost. Apart from that, no issue. And also, any day out there, Abanono. You say, other ones I had the Makin Canning and Anaquas Maka. One that says, you were 17 years square with me, Wono. Tibafo on seminar Okano. He Zach, where are the American games in that? Obed, now, the games are Ebasway. And Ramadiama, we need 2-1 against A Dreams FC. And they said the Edika Kano. Asante Kodoko, any Nations FC, 3 p.m. Dr. Kwame Sports Complex. Vision, ni a J. Kreku, the second sports complex. Only Go Stars, after watching Young Apostles, 10 from Nebasek, Holy Stars, Samates, and 11 Wonders. Karela, Airbo Bekum Chelsea, Hoho United, Airbo Swedro Oblast, Adriana. And will be chimna fi Joada Hazelfolk and Heart of Lions so at the SCNE. Obed, you should give some cake. Abasa Kwaba, Bibiabo Code, said Joada Namobo. Moso cut them young for Nibiana. But say, what is a cut the young they say, you push your mama, Mabedi the league games, the Premier League games, no. Boys, no. And see, a Nekotokone Nations game, no. Refino could defend Angelos, a Krugu, a Dungu. Yes, when you're 17 years, on your coordinations, and then Asante Kotoko. So, for so. So, this is the Nibia di Kurugu at the end. Tina is on Kurugu at the end. When I'm on the answer, a Kurugu. Sir, and now Kurugu, the Baha no man, a Kurugu. No, I think, Sana is your Mayano, Ayaba, Atenga, Bugri, San of Mayano, from a phone, the in the Sosu, that dear. Kurugu said that day. That day, and I just said, "Oh, be a ordain." That just said, "Capuno, Capuno." And to it, but I don't go Sakaho. A bedroom, maybe not say 17-year-old baby has given my own casa. Imagine nobody in the bed deciding any age, you know. Anti way to Cotoconi Nations. Cotoconi Nations in the match, no bedino, never deciding any age. And you said, "You go to born." A couple of us were dinner. To me, any age. We give here. As I need the age now, the Kajuman or Yan, their castle, either good or bad. No more so Casse. To say Cotoconi Nations, a game Cassini. Tiempo, your experience. I present to me, Fano. A brave in the Union Savo. Bremo ding di munya safo bremo mbre nti brewe ni di bi mu no tiamana mbre no no fanya djuma ni yewe so nya safo on se metwa to sama bisa se brebe ni di mu obi a onim nyansa o ta se bani force sabi oni agimi fo didi a o mo de nkwan eso wo sachi o ta se no ne nyansa fo so didi a nkwan so wo sachi o nti bremu ni di mu ni nyansa e bremu ni di mu di obi timi ye nti yen twa no na ebra yesusu se wusua no na ade na ade man no buru no so no onkoye me ehwe
into a year we are any you didn't age no ebe kan adwuma no ye no de aka sem ba onya kwa ye die o ka se ugina sem so obenya sem ba ko pe na de aka sem age ne moa onya kwa ye yo but when age ne se adwuma na akoye no kotokoni nations ye 12 match de engineer de amaso ogbodi tre amaso ogbo o ye wie na de odwen ye na nkoba mu a na wasem kan edin.
Okay, Mate. Over the games na Zach ne ba from rem na fi aba Black Stars. Asani am tifo ne ahefo so kwan no mo so
atifa. Your caution mo say. Obi an condemn by say ase omo risk do.
Zo man panyin di kwa age da ho.
Jibo matches no interesting matches. I think say my issue has always been omo mutwa TV no. Or there say they be on my enyo omo. And na be dia man
Dreams FC.
Almost said that the statement by I'm the boss intro. I'm not going to check and say almost statement no. Almost say take some technical issues some match no. Almost me.
I'm not the engine from somewhere. And then rough net to Kruma Yedinisa. Vision FC and Go Stars. Oh, in crime potemo. And Kamucha Kumasa back, no mucha crab. Because at this point there should be a van for Southern and Northern, where the matches can be shown at the same time. And where TV was now where TV was near Queen. Yes, yes, matches nebasa, I know so then no. And can no me takwad ye and we no me back to Nkranamukole Vision Go Stars. The reason I person you born with TV so you say, ya person born ye the conco for few. Na nipa no share Go Stars ni Vision na echina next time Vision e be Kumasi or stadium but mo dia imagine no any lazy production ti dey be imagine wo Kotkone has born so we are not getting other players who are doing well in other clubs to watch them. Go ni train nyina na say imagine say me company wi amenam krum mo so nkofo he Vision FC ni Go Stars. The baby you know say Vision FC player be trend on Twitter hey any league say nya Kotkone has nko a but de are they promoting the league or what? Because how could you right now Dibo you are other things that so you can my league no konanim and nya Kotkone has ba munta mo be page the go be adagariki tactics 2 or 4 and they start be no me jai ball no munyi
ba so one is the one you Kotoko game
na se nyina be ka ho asem so Wednesday no man you ka ho asem and na so yes ato aso na then na you ba right ya dey acho free e discard ato was fetwa na you ball 5 matches and ball 6 matches to ka dey be a complain and then rough no etira na dey ya ka kire omanpanyin chief of staff Julius Debra say contract no nhwemu yi na bia so mba chicha say southern sector na dey amamo mumunye near the northern sector na ma station foforo na ya clear enti bia GTV about say ekoso southern sector di nyina no GTV munyi enti ani GTV no no ne van ni si southern sector enti say week no oyi 3 matches kura na wa ma southern sector 3 matches na we mu dia nso si northern sector because kan papa mu a say see ama team say bobo Friday no so be bobo Friday na aba TV so no be about Saturday na aba no be about Sunday na aba northern for there na southern for so there no it's at least out of 9 matches mu be 6 be TV so na league na economy
yenra matches
because what steady boy be TV so no professionalism level necessary now they be a Kotkone has they be a Kotkone has and the team no Kotkone money home has a money home the boy need TV so what about a player that is performing well on other side
over the yenra matches ni
they say Go Stars yeah help but I think the attention in our Kotkone nations match and so and attention in also nations have not really failed well this season so born on my league table now this season even news you want from him crash say coach a friend of Kasim Mengo Kreja Gunichim also on the last game no botia Heart of Lions are Lions share no war Abraham Kessis are 2-0 no after Sabasake incident no Mranti ni be a band Dr. Chi and ne mano ekudi Bashiri for no dance here pa di modern my doctor. Say doctor say ball no economy on fa Bashiri for. Oh, say once the CEO resigned last season.
Yeah.
And other members, someone no be CEO no money na call for more personal reasons. But can he be a community team na be Brunei who is CEO of Nations FC. Now be resign, I should tell you behind the scenes. And you may be an air cost. This season started almost 4 points out of 4 matches. And also my Ben League, you know, twice. Almost first season, almost summer test ne koya and a summer test day. And last year, mo koya on to game against Baseka. Omuaka so mumbo for security reasons. And Omo so they felt that this year they must be closer to the conversation. And it's almost 4 points. About draw or 5 points out of 15 points, we lose 10. Or lose Cradianes, we lose or 4 points out of 15, which is 11 points, we lose. And that would be the damage. I beat me at Daho. Ediama coach FN Kasim Mengo and Johnson Smith. And if they are losing, it means that Kotko 10 points. Mediama or 12. That means league near about 5 matches in Nkwano. Then that Klaus now leading Nations bear 7 points. And team up so league about 5 matches maybe they do 7 points. They are say, oh, Ghana League so no yenchi will be in papa because acquire be show who no draw away. And how the agra show who no lose away. And so be 7 points are. Now this is nipa no lose be miensa to us na so win miensa to us which normally intense and any team back pen na na pre. When the Kotko be pre on has be pre has now 8 points Kotko 7. And a Nations over 4. So if you don't beat Kotoko or 2 more. It's a whole target media man po abesa media man na Kotko ni jana so. Omo da suro nyire ntimi lose. So you understand where the pressure is on Kasim Mengo. They feel that if they don't win, they are taking themselves out of the league. It will need a miracle. Zanu abesan we mu nyina ho. Omo team no, jibo me monitor team no baby a change saba ye mfimfin ho. Abdul Karim ko. Sadat Mohammed. They are now our Wild Stars Karela boy and Dream Safety boy no. One register, one extend the contract into new ho. And also Prince Aqua Soko. Though they were fading Aqua out, but Aqua Soko. Sadiq, yes, Sadiq. Into Onosoko. Sadiq's our former Kotko under 17 born Onosoko. Into us on Fino. Though at the point now, Abdul Karim said in Yabi Mosa. But the changes that happen. There is that form of consistency with Chiro. Many also there, he say, Danso. That boy and so now man for your genie di power or near me no. So I want for boys no. Apart from guesting watching us or more my canning in Abi Brahma. So batch after number chef 5 in the phone. Or after Sa Ashmeru, Waja, Lamte, Boaten, Agbenia Danmo, left by Gideon Mense or Blastasi, Caliber Man Kwamo batch no. Next batch never no more Bashiru more. Aminu Mohammed, Augustin Boache, Richard Danso, not Danso Casa squad, no. Danso one wonderful talent. On a good day, Jibo, or be more team 50 pa. But also to quite and fat and about Adriana, no, he had issues. But looks like finally, I feel was settled with Nations. And I feel as a fain abe Richard Danso afe. So Danso Chawote Emmanuel Ano. That is the front three of Nations. No more debate in that game. No. I know in last season, the job saw them Nations and the all twasso, and the same thing goes to Chawote. So that is their strength, but their midfield is undergoing some form of restructuring, kakra. And the Honda Hammer my week, kakra. So you see how things will go. Kotoko problem here injuries. On said Patrick Esidu, Walid Neymar. I'll bet Bono. Also, one year training 2 days. Because for another, only training 2 days.
Yeah.
But 1 year training 2 days. No more expect to say after that 2 days rest. No, obey me about me day.
Okay.
Don't forget you have a game against WAC. We don't really know what will really happen.
Watch a week.
And
as you know, the Abbas if in EU, African Union.
I'll say no crab a concurrent. I talk about Molemo. I talk Molemo. difficult game, but
Okay.
I'm expecting a low scoring scoreline.
Okay.
I said two teams in Abe cautious. Zito they also what try say only on the
Game
plan
is a 1-0.
1-0, 1-1, 0-0. Sa because
As I this one a year more favorite to win the game.
I would go a Kotoko win or draw. The reason is
Kotoko win or draw.
how Zito and Nyoma this season. On the Zito keep a clean sheet against Chelsea, Lions, and a Gold Stars. Into 3 matches as Zito Abon will league this season, born torn and net. So the strategy of Zito is quite simple. Men shawa won't shame. Now they made a draw na befi. And when you have a coach with such cautious mentality, and not goals to Bemu Baby, it's why I got Comatis now. Only Gold Stars na 2 goals Bemu. But only Chelsea 1 goal, only Lions 0-0.
Okay.
That is the margin.
You try that game, say.
So I'm expecting a Kotoko win or draw in this.
You're running through that game.
Yeah.
Which is Gold Stars?
Gold Stars should be division. They should respond to their 2 or more against Kotoko.
Ochina Young Apostles never say Holy Stars.
So I'm matching a potential you season the very points.
Indeed.
Teams Young Apostles should win. If they draw you be season I'm matches be on very
Summer test and 11 wonders.
Summer test should 11 wonders team no jibo. Now you can say scanning be shibuno kebefa. But that's what I say it's a bond the league table to so almost I say almost Legon Cities now almost are the berry 11 wonders one.
Okay.
Also that will
Carol and Brooklyn Chelsea.
Carolina will beat Chelsea.
How United and the Sword Blacks.
How should win the game. How should win.
Adriana and the Bichim United.
I'll go for Adriana. Bichim is yet to settle in the
Mandenia has and the Heart of Lions game. Zach, I'm into it now. Bow for some.
Message with every Mackenzie or name him say your earlier discussion or say I've been thinking about this Kotoko situation with the African campaign. It's only the fans who can make the difference. Why wouldn't they forget about making the money and open free gate for the fans in Accra to fill the stadium and support them? We Mackenzie na or this Argentina.
So can be 19.
I've been thinking about this Kotoko situation with African campaign. It's only the fans who can make the difference. Why wouldn't they forget about making the money and open free gate for the fans?
And the Osha say now, the same thing to start to be Mackenzie no.
Mackenzie.
Okay.
Mackenzie. Also, I've been thinking about this Kotoko situation with the African campaign. It's only the fans who can make the difference. Why wouldn't they forget about making the money and open free gate for the fans in Accra to fill the stadium and support them?
Africa free game.
Yeah.
Free gate. Better na Mackenzie we there. Omunya dom there but any game be say. Hey, Africa dey go be free gate. Say the now we are better no what to kwan ko. Yeah, Mackenzie what dey for free nko. Nyasa aboboka. Ba minti we.
Jo. Nations Sunday Obedkan omunya a good start after beating Sodo Oblast in their first game. 3 matches without a win. They lost away, board draw against Samates at home, and has scored lose against Mediama by 2-1. So all indications in which they said, and yes, something that they are happy with in terms of resource now. Omonya recently no. Meaning the situation, me share omo game this season, you know. Razak Sensen, I don't know in the form how it is because one player many Ghanaians believe say Otuo Acheampong is not being fair to him because our ball qualifies at least almost one like you Omokobia na draw be near be from the AFCON na no man win be afia nko bokunya dollars ke kriya na coach is afia me mon kobi na we in free team no. I want to see how he in the form it on Kufo no ball last season. Kufo is still around. And you know about still the partnership of Sensen and Kufo 4 and 5 on no. Omoni morning there is the same guys near available. Charity is there. Down so last season or no. Even though now on Shadow and Bobby Bray, but not or if any say ano is still available. Last season want to share the scheme go. Now few is still available for new season. So show money more they having changes over there because guys now last season more ball most games as their front guys, you know, now few Danso, Chawete, and Ano they are still available. And you see there's consistency over there. Maybe say nobody can anymore now or more changes. Sorry, if you know, because last season, yes, Karim is not there and Sadiq is not there. And these are two main guys in the Amaford last season. Munyano, Messi, or now this season, Kevin Ampofo, no last season, but now Onya playing time. This season he's playing more matches for them because of how na Enyamatianum. Then there was this guy last season, Bobby. Prince Prince Bedu. He also still available. Obey me. I also am for now. I am for Bedu in the Muffoda. Omushe say this guy's never to me abua. Now Oma change the narratives in terms of how their team will look like. For Kotoko, 3 matches, 7 points. Now you see, yes, Lions have a picky point. No. But come fast to recover to beat Gold Stars, who are the defending champions. No, for no Gold Stars, I could win away game against Swedru All Blacks. And no, Omodeba. They won by beating them by 2-0. I'm expecting a very tight game. You see, Zito have proven that Zito mo coaching no. Type na, and yet all about 30 sasem. So mono, more of the finance and coaching no. So I say. Motivate you. Bet me I believe in you, Judy. They are motivators. And you more about 30s, 43, then low block, you know, Utia more of motivation or catch them bet me and how I want more games away this season. At least I show against Chelsea in Brekum and I show against Kara in far away. If I say Nigeria, and again, you show me the super champion.
Oh baby,
One thing is clear, say he will close the game, rely on the forwards, and they say, and any one-on-one situation will be they capitalize on it and punish nations with it. Chelsea lost their 2-0 last season, and that day Coach Ogun Pamba,
yeah,
I just say now they believe say any your cry. So they want to see an improvement of what Kotoko did there last season. I'm going to lose 2-0.
Now, nations are about Premier League or was someone bangazera.
David, if you league in Pocono Sheneda, league in Pocono Sheneda. Wow. In the first season, almost 2-2, you know, and I bounce 2-0. I don't see nations winning, and I don't also make game that I see Kotoko losing. A game that look more of a drawn game for me. Based on how Kotoko will set up and how nation season I hear Edamamo so far. But if there will be a win, I'll go for Kotoko. But a game that looks more of a drawing game for me, it was a game.
They're running through fixtures, Vision Go Stars.
Vision Go Stars. Vision MP. They wouldn't like the 2 more last time. I say 2 more last minute. So now if you're now more bread chasing for points for survivor. Go Stars so far. 3 matches, 6 points. They want to continue against Vision Onom. But Vision this year, 4 matches, Oma pick 5 points. So, and they say, Oma winning home back, Oma draw home back, Oma draw away back, and they account 5 points. Jibu, you go for double chance for Vision. That was I gave them.
Young Apostles, any Basket Holy Stars.
Apostles, almost 7 points to you.
Yeah.
Oma could win 1 away game. And you know, they are also doing everything possible, say, but at home, I will honor the day. You young for Apostles win.
Summer test and 11 wonders.
Summer test. Say our first game, we win. Like our first home game. How many points? Summer test.
Summer test should be around 4.
4
or 6.
Almost 6 points.
Yeah,
almost 6 points. Until I say 1 home win and I could win away back so I count. One game that is at home party and how form has been at some no. Someone should win this game.
Kerala and Brekum Ali Mahama Sports Stadium.
So far, 2 home games, 2 wins. They are avoiding what happened to them last season. Our teams are picky points on them. A very strong team that my boy Kerala will win that game against Brekum Chelsea.
Hoho United and Swedru Blacks.
Swedru Hoho announced more presence last week, beating Kerala by 4-1. This is now more after one boy draw against Haas. No more winning game. We lose the next 2. And we win last week in 3 points money 4 points against Swedru Obla. Zibo, you go for a narrow win, 1-0 win for Hawaii.
Adriana and Bichim United.
A very, very big game. Derby in terms of Bravo, anyhow, the narrative is no. Adriana this season, Zibo. Games now we win Ukraine. Are very tight. Okay, the last home game. Team mistake here, early lead. I mean, I want to remember the team now on boy, no. And almost at say, then scored a winning goal money 2-1. Their first game was against Sodo Obras. Almost Oyerepa, San winning game last minute. And their 2 games at home this year hasn't been that easy for Adriana Stars. Again, the chairman so are winless so far in the GPL. We win a game so far. And you know, they want to at least make amends in Adriana. But and your place that you can make an amends.
Okay, Zach, me that say you ever Blasters game this one. Many abas in Nkomo kakra. Abasa kwa baby. Okay, nyoma bako there. Hasa so BBA koso kama. Ahead of Monday game when out of line. Still might me change time no. 4 p.m. Accra. Yeah. 4 p.m. Monday the M4.
Boy mu kra no se de na se do be yike ne bu ni hwe no kofom ne be si ni ba se ne mom de be ka ho no nkire sa de ne mbe ni se nkire sa ko bobo Accra Monday was 4 o'clock ni pa do se ne bitima be Sunday ni ko do se ne timba na Monday was ade abose 4 but en ko bi zuan ka o mu ne di ani mu ba bi
na be ko
na me di dru on ma be hu de ko be fa so a bi timatu na mo ko on Monday die ya na zada no ya da imunzam do so
Sende kasa won kwen
na bi minti kan sa sisi yayi
ebi no dum for bi be don na o dum for bi be don never play na aba samiti o
ndi ye wese de house of folk ndi ya do sick no mo wi e bo match bi awi a o mo ne area so ne bo friendly match e training grounds every match bi bi e wi e be chem no o mo ne area so koko boy mo mo share area so for ne ndi free no o mo to so training sa bibia ni campo a chese obi anti mobo ni bi ndi de aka ne technical team no se o mo so to ne ma yi na nya me ado Sunday no na de chi Monday ne ma ti makoso yi amai we this year league ni say this starting a year last year last 2 years be because since 2017 we also folk first match be no ya pick point that since 2017 first match be no also folk pick 1 point rather but this year it may pick last year about 3 matches near 3 points this year about 3 matches near number 7 points nti eye say also folk supporters ni be nya botre be free ba no e mo din nti abotre no si nya na ya to ya boase na yetimi sore nante na obi a wo wi ade usu betu mirika wanwe ya de beto no na sado ama azako bon trase yakura ti abotre na supporters ni benya ye kan a kire wo say ye de bon ye de akire ye de ye kasa the students ye de ni degree and the University of Harvard and then of course ye kan sanso a ya Harvard and of course
Oxford
you say that name wow and that's
Harvard
ye de ni bia ye de
Harvard University
ye de ni street sense what I say Solomon would be street sense cause Solomon wan go school bia wan go degree bia degree be no go school no e chupa babu bra no go school wan
o me Bible ma me
you better Bible
go say nyansa no according to Osre nyansa enya me de domo no what I say eti e catch o mo say sebi so mo kete ani ya adwene do mo kata ya adwene bon no mo nye ni yi
okay
o mo nye ni yi se ye de bon ye pe we nye se bia se bi bon ye pe o mo nye ni yi ye nye di bon na chi no sebi wo di nwa kwa didi a wo do mo ko ba bi o mo dua ne wo nye se kom di nti wo di ne ko ba pre ko didi wo didi ko ho didi wo nye yi
se wo ye pre ko tena bia
tu do dua ko wo nye yi ye kan se bi ko
game so wo ye stubborn
atejemongo Aboni aponche kwa da teche kwa on me hokra.
Sa ene nyoma bebre asesa.
Na aponche kwa da teche on me hokra. Aponche hu ateche. Ah o twi break sa ya che. Ogotie mu sa yere. O chirikura. Enti dia kan se sa na program zu sha kwa we so. O di si form o di si so o nya hwe. On so ba bia ho mreti nyame abodie mu no sa na wa cha mu bia. Enti ano na yedi ye nyansa su ya de tena wi ase. Na yede boye bra. Enti esre se omunya niema yie.
Na nyoma nkoye.
Niema nkoye. Ko se di esi pebon no. Eni se di esi di bo na chi ache. Eni se di niema ye hunu. Eni ne di ye hunu. Yo do tutu wa anye. Enya kura. O se bo aye hwe. Ebi na ye kan yo. U be yi bo. Se di ye kan. Se u bo na ye yi te niema wo so aro fin kan. No waso aba ha, no waso akwa. Ewi asi no Ghana ha yete no. Obi o hanfa so benya ba ko pe. Eyo so be hu se bia blaster bo match.
Yeah.
Anase no wa hwe TV show. Ba bia se bi
asa.
Ohu ya fa so wanya no no.
Ompe bibia.
Just woni bibia ye. Akra no wonti me hebo. Wonti mi nyika se do bia chi nko ba bia. Afagodu ba bia ye bi yi match so a asa ye den. Ye ko stadium kwade ye asem na mobo. Hwa uko stadium a scoreboard nya djuma ya ka office ben ye be kona David Van office ben ye be kona computer nsi wo omu chiro mo mu department ye be kwa computer nsi wo
na computer na use the example
and just say no ndi me guso eti yesu ye bo na yesu ye hare eni be ya kande a o supporters yesu kwa ebe hunu no omu me hunu
okay
sana me bi ma se me bi se niema ya kadia e wo se yesu ekwa mu mi hunu mu mi hu na na ti baba ya sports stadium na se hwe bola this I want to watch
watch the time
na o mo se wiase no ya ekora nim na nim ni sai e je de ya ka che o mo se enko bi nsu enka ha ye nja juta ka wanje chire bunu mu ya hwe because degree nkutai na niema o mu ye football ni de o mo hwe ya be ka ko ni kwa ka lo bi na be hwe
me dan se bas
ye ka si se ọmọ ntutu niema yie ye ntimi ko basi etia kafu na wona ya na kan huhuri kafu sheshe fo kan ho
aibo
sheshe beni fo kan ho
ado why dey
omu na sheshe mra be hwe se kroma park ya na za park nye wuti ya South Africa football da ben
se she ni
beni fo na sheshe so ganga so hanga so hanga fo omu na kafu na ni pe biara ho
Sri Lanka for Monk Africa ho
omo South Africa
Asia
aha gata mo for Africa wunyasi na otete wona sa Benin ni Togo ni Nigeria mo ni Madagascar mo e South Africa for na be so park yashi na park yashi dia ko fire service for some water park na degree be
Abas me dan se ba for one ye hwe e blasters na zagito
ba for they don't let me bo unse shan me house e ke ya bo
e ka sa be
unse mo na yi opon afrane
Kiveza.
So I'm 150,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
Ono muti 100,000.
Less than 50. Say no, mo do we.
And then no mo ko. Yabi oma Kiveza pion mo mundia. Kilentia. Then no mo ko service committee Thursday no. Am am question committee Ghana krama Kiveza mo ntia. Even the chairman so ntia say. The one house for 2 weeks. Say they should pay Kiveza 50,000. And I say betro no matter chemo points. Nti Thursday no. Chairman no service committee no say house of folk abas nti ka champion for so mun 50,000 no emma kin face
abas na yi obi the message bi ba ma me so asa makoba for ne ayi obe so e ba modem place ka 3 months
me ya weza
na 1 million way
1 million dey
ne 1 million dey am
almost say we mo ba ya na so nya mo clubs
clubs no mo saka
e just an be kai
ebi enya
ba mo munya
ye nya dey no kwase sika dey bon ko mo event school fees ti o be bi anu ba bi afa na fa
because say the players na starting on mo modern no mo hwe na mo solve say issue no
ye di unko mo pa ye di unko mo
for 3 months they are not in one be ni 2 bia
ye di unko mo pa no ka say na kra ye di
and come do unko mo
Togo dia on say
3 months
enkamu sa obey
o say labor law 3 months unti o work aka
danger
ya o ye labor law ye ni ya lo no ko ye ni
Ghana ye ni Comoros yeah journey to 2026 World Cup in Mexico, USA and Canada qualifies never na wie ochina na fi itimi wi ne de ni a kire ya hwe draw no se de bisi akwama ye ba me so say we country bi obompa ye ba se the group in base with USA Ghana for.
No, when we kasa was when I got to say yen busy said yes ya Ghana league ya Ghana league number kwa America ni Angobia. Nadia Batiasio. And Nadia Batiasio. Abama tsada biam promotu Ghana league ya tiasa. Tabo kwa America ni Angobi. Na league na kwa America. Na league na bo umo league o that's kwa America ni league na. Na o ma o league no bo na se team. Na se team ya the league for na. Abi bu say o ma ya woni league bo na se team. O ma ya woni league bo na se team.
Together league for you bro.
Da bi m say o ma ya ye mo league. O say wo mu no. O ma ya ye mo league wo mu no. Calf ma national team.
It's a special you man.
Am I saying they come to go?
Abbas in US.
When I go?
Na baba.
Everybody am back. Go na do so. You can call ko na makafi. Penyin ko as a pressure and say juna bam. You say trader so to load so gum to say ko say ba.
So opportunity the ba. Omo board in Abbas. Na we ni bi pinom betiti omo say akoido ko baba. Tie de bema. Why? Okay. Baba ye wini ana.
Boss, maybe I should cut me what time is come some day no maybe me and some boom together.
Then na bezo
Confess a GFA or cast some small updates.
Brief ye.
Intino the latest response if you cast urban say was a confess a cast or mum pinma now do fully represent if you know as a lawyer cast about to go. Nemum cast ama if you know up to Tuesday. Say if you respond to confess a claims no. What's the back me now? If you know emfa no yen ko ye.
Say na mo say na we do fully two coin.
Na omo buy time. Omo requesting in fact omo drop my cast say cast ma omo extended time. No mo fa nya no. But confess afa catch cast say for instance letter na JF4 say FIFA de ma omo say omo betime extend it third term no. Confess demand for sa letter no. Say F4 no fa letter na mra e ma ye. Say a former part of our response no and na okay sa bus gate no and who kata so confess demand e no so F intimi fa ma ye but cars am F says this which elapsed on Tuesday coming Tuesday say somebody sa response ni na the latest e wo ho so no dey me dey wie no match we festival we ye kwaji ani obi obekwa Accra Stadium ko si ada no eye ni gie gaze kotokodie no eye ni gie enye I am share enye we no
na go voice share for na ego invrim
omo ntimi share for na
ntimi bi sa football dey bi atimi si
omo share for na le se omo no ye pre no so ekwa for na wa we
okay
enti we no yenya 1 point yenya 1 point ni po ba yenya 1 point is done.
Okay. So we end declare.
Ghana qualification here the nano yakoboy no.
Okay.
Nti we ready there yakoji yani yakoda players nase. Ya dam penning for no Ghana Football Association penning for ministry no aban no any Ghana for nyina ase say nyina ya so maboa.
We say da ya di mo nyame.
Ti we ya se da. We nye
nti ya qualify china.
Nti china no ye sili bibia na ye we boss me we mame fa
Same yamba be 3 code. Mame fa we fam nya botre 0322494401 0322494771 ubetimi afre na waba ayedwumedi nso yefa kakra bi ne asore so okay
enti happy birthday enkoma Benis Amponsa a wo Santasi April Benis Amponsa o
ba for now the sape che mu kakra
bon ne fa ba ko no to so bon ne fa onie Benis Amponsa o Santasi April na we dig we are sweet Benis
but no charger na wo ka
That's impossible.
but no charger
odi ba bi aga se final was match also hello Ebajo oba radio na TV set no lo no kra said be en high wa ha odi ba bi aga se final was match also
hello
sir
good morning
morning
I'm what to say
boko
yo Mr. Mo akura no bigi referee ye nya no ni me hu kura akura ketwa ni business so mpanimfo
Ebajo for say
the same
okay Mateja Yerasi Yentoso Odi baby akase finado asma to aso.
Seto asa.
Seto yanko.
Ai TV3 for no. Omo na so.
Seto mane suma me why?
TV3 for no.
Aha.
Omo wa so omo no see the omo e da me ko no so no.
Aha.
Informa e na right no suma na station no tun try bi we. Na ye too much do. Because to come out is na my say na ma fofu obi e bi awe. E na mo say the but please obi e too say na boy bi awe. E na ma tun ko to be say e dey shi too.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Odi baby akase finado asma to aso.
India kojobu atosumate. Na kakama kaze na club ya kuna ya tanto ko so so opote yenya ya ko do piti obidu ya dia beso en se mama bobo so we say en se bi so bugulo e ye pa ntiene ye ko so ye ko chela ko tara tiebe ko so opote munyi ya ko ni diploma nesi yenye baby mobile yem benefit kuma trade we trade ni ni yo tetu eva mo ni ko bo bo kaya e tu je benefit na ground
ko ye da se udi baby akase finado asma to aso. Hello udi baby akase finado asma to aso.
nana pokuni
Nana yitiu
na misha mwana mwajima pa hoyo refina obehande kotoko machi no obi ina ye bompa ye ye de ya antani ko nya tna ba ye bompa ye se obeye successful.
Okay.
Na ade ba ko a ya na me pese me kan se on se kotoko no me nim de wa mpanimfo a ehwe Ghana football no fitin epa kotoko team no fitifa ana mu kotoko team no fitifa ati bi se mu kotoko team no se e team pia e Ghana se enye o time bi eni sebe awon bi eni prepo ni bi eni o mu wodi tia kotoko enka tima e ma Ghana e ti di wo well e football me kotoko Tima Ika Estelle Ghana and football mono a kotoko.
Okay.
Oko de bois, you didn't pass a folk. You need even Tim Bia Ghana.
Okay.
I get kotoko.
Nana, yana kakaka, eti waboso kakede mambo biswaba. Udi baby akase finado asma to aso. Yes sir.
Jibo radio tuya. Medward Roma here.
Tuya yanko.
Jibo Sunday ni hu bana tenko for 150 ya the department show.
Anya hwe, ye be se hia.
Matia, sina, me say ade ye me ya pa kete ba ko pa ni se. Kotoko ne wa ke wet ba mo ku ba. E ha be pa. Jibo, ade we ko ti da be. Ana san yo ma we na tu be twa.
Okay.
So me ye in the place 5 years the grandma. And so just ya tu. Adendia. Se mo de mu ni ma ne se mo be for so aban no because me ye bo last match wa. That match ni na you say entimi hu e baba yala. Ni na da wa ya for see na wie ama kotoko. Won mo ya we say ni things to the big Ghana akọ represent here wa. That things to ni na. Saka for say me so anya jumana te ki ku mu apa ko bobo no be. E ta na e afeki ku no. E to mo no mo ni mi di ba ma ti bo ni nya de be.
Okay, yes so yeda se. Yede afrefo bre no esi a dwumadie no. Aha ena yede mu enyina esie. Nyame ya adoma adwoada ye besa betena se na yede agudie mu nsem ede abremo. Baba say Ati. Akodasro. Okay.
10-15 years ato go after the buy no bia no. We take you over no. Much bio se se ko top bia na ede mai.
And ede
mai.
Okay.
Ya na ede mai.
Abas yeda se. Edi Konsonate Oyerepa 100.7 National Oyerepa TV. Edemu si edamu nyina ase. Se munya abre efiri adwumadi ne hyase besi sabre de eba na wiye. Adwada adom no edom ya yebehia.